and welcome to episode 3 of our Ironsworn campaign, Ironbound. We're all very excited to be back to it after the horrific experience in Blades in the Dark rolling and misplanning and all of that. Nothing. I'm not saying that you were bad, Sean. I'm saying that we were bad.
Horrific. I want that on record because guess what? Next week's gonna be worse. So
It's gonna be great, guys.
you better be prepared. You better enjoy this leisurely, game we're gonna run right now.
What, this one that's fun? Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
Stop fighting.
Anyway, I have updated the screen a little bit here, so if you're watching, you'll be able to see our map and our different locations that we've labeled. And then I also have some of our progress tracks here, so we can keep track of that with you all. So hopefully the mechanics of Ironsworn start making a little bit more sense if you're not familiar with the system already.
I have no idea how to play this game.
Perfect.
Learn with me.
So, I tag it as beginner players on Twitch, so you know it's accurate. A little recap of what happened last week. We were down 1 Logan, so that means we were down 1 Magni, and the session 1 we had failed our very first sojourn roll. And left it to decide for session 2 what was going to happen because of that. So, since Logan was gone anyway, we had Magni get taken by some thugs that Malia had hired. And she had hired them to basically extract his barbarian magic stuff for her own use. So he had been taken for blood sacrifice, and we had to rush and save him. Along the way, we visited the ruins of Shield Ridge, which was a very, very sad city with not that many people and a very strange leader who asked...
Wasn't that strange?
She was pretty strange. Who asked us to go find her son, Gethin, who had joined the thugs. So we went out, found Magni, convinced the thugs that Haleth was actually Malia, and that Malia didn't want Magni to go through the blood sacrifice anymore, which worked. So they released Magni, and then we went and found Gethin, and basically we tried to convince him to go back, but then Haleth murdered all of his friends instead.
Yeah, we kind of did murder all his friends.
And so thusly intimidating him to return to his mother at Shield Ridge.
And fulfilling our iron vow.
And fulfilling our iron vow to return Gethin and also to save Magni. So
did you swear that to Boar?
Yeah. No, we swore
it
it
at
to
all
ourselves.
costs too. We took it very
Yeah.
seriously.
It was serious.
It was big.
Last
Only
we
because
left
we
off.
want your axes.
What was the lady's name? The leader. Kataka had guided us to a healer, or was she the healer?
She had healed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
She healed Magni out of his ritual coma. And also, I think we decided you had runes etched into your body.
Yes.
So, you're welcome.
more so than usual?
Yeah, more so than
runes.
usual.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think Magni is slowly waking up from Kataka's healing as we left off. So, that's where we are.
Another fun day in the Ironsworn world.
What will happen next?
All right.
No one knows. Well, we have to sojourn. We said we were going to wait to sojourn and do that roll so that Logan can be here and potentially heal. Hopefully.
Because I have been at 0 health for an entire session.
Yeah, I know.
Luckily, you were unconscious for that entire session and didn't have to fight anyone.
But as we learned, if you're at 0 health and you lose more health, you just take momentum. So it's sort of fine.
Fine.
How do you die? I'm not entirely sure.
You fail your endure harm, and then you have to face death, and then you fail face death, and that's how you die.
This is right.
Yeah. Haleth, do you want to roll for Sojourn?
Sure.
Didn't she F it up last time?
Yeah, I believe in her.
Do you want to try Maggie?
No, I'm unconscious.
Okay, fine.
No, you're coming back.
You're coming back, and to Sojourn we have to spend significant time here. So
Also, my heart is 1.
We can do it, guys.
You got this.
Let's go. I'm fired up.
Nice.
Strong.
So
awesome.
Hit. Haleth is riding high on her bloodlust. After killing so many people.
Wow.
Cool.
So let's see. We get to choose 2 from the categories each. So we can clear conditions, recover, or provide aid to the city.
From within the categories, so like out of
You can
all,
choose 2 from any of them.
But like all 8 of these options, I can only choose 2.
Yes.
Okay. What was our supply? Don't we share supply?
Yeah, our supply is 2.
Okay. I'm gonna recuperate.
Makes sense.
I'm probably going to.
Wait, are we in Bleak River or Shield Ridge?
We're in Shield Ridge.
Shield
You
Ridge.
can see on this map that I've updated, there's this very small red flag, and that indicates us.
Oh. Can't you just like boink?
Yeah, but it's very blurry then.
Boink. Okay.
That's a little bit bigger though.
Okay. I've never been here in my life.
No, you haven't.
Are they facing any trouble?
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, if you want, we could take.
There are no people in this abandoned village, so
there's limited people.
Limited people, yeah. It's like a skeleton crew.
Yeah. But now there's limited plus 1 sun.
That's true.
True. He was there heavy. That's why we had to bring Gethin back.
Can I take recuperate twice?
No.
No.
Dang it.
I'm recovering and consorting, so I can get health and spirit back.
Nice. I will do consort and provision. So we all go up to 4 supply.
I'm going to plan, because that momentum makes a difference.
Yeah.
And recuperate.
Okay. Well, I think the question is if we want to keep heading after Malia and undertake a journey, or if we think.
I think we probably do, because we know she went north, right?
Yeah, but
we
that's
know
like
north. We know Varu.
the best we got.
Oh,
we
yeah.
could talk to Kataka again. We could try.
We could talk to Kataka. Try to get more information if she's seen Malia at all.
Wait, okay, mildly confused.
Mm-hmm.
In the text of Sojourn, it says you focus on one of your recover actions and then roll plus heart again.
You may focus. So you can, and if you get a strong hit, you get a +2, which means you would recuperate +4.
Oh, wait, so could I do that for my recuperate?
Yeah.
But you have to roll heart.
And if you
can't do that.
And if you miss, then you don't get any.
Talking smack about someone's heart rolls, and then you gotta roll heart.
Do you have a condition from having 0 health? Is that a thing?
No.
Okay.
No, I think you would.
If
you
you
get those if you
endure harm bad.
and
Okay.
fail. I will I'll prepare. Gain momentum.
Okay.
What is
Cool.
it? A plan. That's what I meant.
Alright, so we come over. Solana, like, smacks Magni awake. He's, like, coming out of it, and I just smack him. Like, hello? Hello?
What? Who are you? Where am I? I've never been here in my life.
Welcome to the shitty town of Shieldridge. You're welcome.
Boar comes over and starts licking her.
Oh, my buddy! I grab him and I love him. And he licks the blood off of me.
Yeah, I feel like there's just like he's just like drooling over your face and then licking.
Oh, I love him. Okay,
Welcome back to the living.
Hey, thanks.
Do we want to talk to Kataka and try and gather information?
We can. Did she meet Malia?
We don't know.
We don't know. So let's
She
go
knows
see
about
if
the
she
bandits.
does. Yeah, she does know
knows,
about the bandits.
and so she might be like, they came around this time. Like they showed up around this time of the year, and there was a lady traveler. No, we didn't really ask her specifically about
Okay, let's go ask her.
Let's do it. Let's find her.
Who wants to talk to her?
Okay. I can, but I played her last time.
I can play. I mean, I can play her.
All right, I'll roll to gather information from Kataka. I mean, we're in her house still, so I imagine it's not too hard to find.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna bustle in through the door and be like, "Oh, he's he's up already. Good, great. Business." Yeah. Like picks up his arm and like drops it down and like pokes him in different spots.
Wait, me or her son?
No, you. She was also the shaman that released you from your black magic and.
Wait, okay, she actually a shaman?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
did.
Is she from?
She's a healer.
She's like a folklore.
She
throws beans at things.
But she's not from Sham.
No,
she is not from Sham. She is not attached to a troll.
Thank you for that clarification.
I needed to know if a troll was about to burst out of the closet. Okay?
That is what Kenny just said too. She's like, maybe she's a shaman.
Thanks, Kenny. No, she's a folklore shaman using mysterious bits of misunderstood magic to wake you up.
I am unimpressed.
She's unimpressed with you too, so we're at an impasse.
Okay.
She's like, okay, how long are you staying?
Sindir, sees her and is like, well, we'll be heading out pretty soon if Magni is up for it. But we were wondering if you had ever heard of a woman by the name of Malia. She seems to have been in contact with the raiders that we just dealt with.
Roll your
information.
Oops!
Oh, nope, never heard of her.
All right.
No, Malia, I've never.
Okay, so the important thing here is that this mist does not solely mean that she doesn't know. Okay. We should have a consequence that drives the story forward and is bad for us.
Yes, so it unearths a dire threat or reveals an unwelcome truth that undermines your quest. Pay the price.
Do we want to roll pay the price first before
what's the most obvious negative outcome? The most obvious negative outcome.
She's like, get out of my house.
For Malia, but that doesn't really make sense because she just healed us.
Yeah, and she doesn't like the raiders.
No.
Maybe she is up. Maybe her son came back and told her that we're like monsters or something, and so now she doesn't fully trust us anymore because you did murder all of his friends.
Could be.
We're heartless.
Yeah. Because her son those were his friends, and you just murdered
Oh,
them.
they got
I know,
super
but
murdered.
Kataka
They
didn't
got
really
super
care
murdered.
about
But
his
Kataka
feelings.
did know the raiders were bad stuff. She didn't really care.
Yeah, but then
What
her
the
son
raiders
comes
were
back
doing.
and is like, these
Yeah.
people bad news. Which, I mean, we are bad news.
Not untrue.
Let's see. I'll roll on pay the price just to
Okay.
see if that helps us decide.
Maybe she sends us into like a trap.
A surprising development complicates your quest. That does not.
Kataka takes off a
Anything.
mask, and she is a troll.
She is a troll.
It's
Bum,
a
bum, bum.
trap.
I think it has to do with the sun, right? Like maybe the sun came back from the raiders, but like he wants to still work for Malia, so he's gonna be working counter to us or something, but she doesn't know who she is.
Maybe Gethin just like has new knowledge and doesn't
Ooh,
listen to his mom
ooh,
anymore.
I love this one. So, like, she begins to answer your question, and then, like, a rune flashes in front of her face, and then she's just like, oh, is Magni up?
Oh, I love that.
Like a memory erase.
It's so cool.
Okay, so
That does
It doesn't
complicate
drive us-
things for us.
It does
so,
complicate things.
Yeah.
so implying that Malia has like mind control magic, I guess.
Somebody
Or she like
has,
set
yeah.
like a jinx. She set like a jinx on her that like if somebody asked about Malia directly, it like triggered and.
Maybe she says Malia's name and that's when it happens, and we're like, oh.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
So like
I think
when
that's
Malia went through, she must have interacted. The implication being like when Malia came through, she must have interacted with Kataka,
and then
her magic
placed-
wasn't powerful enough, but she hexed her
Mm-hmm.
just in case she got it. Like she did come across somebody.
And now Malia knows people, like, she clearly knows people are coming after her.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
she's
I was
taking
gonna say
precautions.
maybe the other thing is that, that the sun is working for Malia and like sends a message, like
Mhm.
is able to get a message to her, somehow. So it's kind of like a double whammy.
Yeah, because you did roll a 1, so.
Yeah. I keep thinking, I'm like, I would like to resist those consequences. Oh, wait.
There's no resisting here. We make them and we have to deal with them ourselves.
Bad things just happen. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
So we want to do both then?
Why not?
Okay.
I think-
So that means we have no information.
No, I think Solana is going to try to sneak off and like rifle through like some town records or something to see if she can find anything on Malia.
Do they have
Did
town
you think
records in
that's
this
face
ruin, this
danger?
place?
Yeah,
I
we'll
was-
see. You think face danger to like sneak?
Or I don't know.
And then I can gather information after that.
Or or I guess you could make it just a gather information.
I'll gather information. We did not do any bonds with this community, right?
No, we did not.
Okay.
They don't particularly like us.
Gather information with wits. Weak hit.
Weak hit.
The information complicates your quest or introduces a new danger. Envision what you discover and take +1 momentum.
I feel like there has to be a reason Malia is going north towards, we talked about like the Varu.
Yeah.
So what if like she's trying to form an alliance with them or something? Or like they have some sort of magic or knowledge that she wants?
Or just like a couple mercenaries, because aren't they pretty strong?
Yeah, I mean they're stronger
Yeah.
than a human, I'm pretty sure.
She's
And
just
they're
gaining
pretty
power.
Scary.
Yeah, I think, or she's trying to like make sure she has an arm, like a peace treaty with them, so that she can, consolidate power without
Mhm.
having to worry about the Varu attacking.
The Ver are scary too.
Do we think it's like a particular, because Varu are like tribal, So do we think it's like one particular tribe that she is like identified?
Maybe she's
In the
gonna try
north.
and unite them, and then march south. I don't know.
Who knows?
All right.
She has big plans.
She has big plans.
Okay, so
How do
Solana
you think
kind of
you
like
find that?
sneaks into like the town hall or something. Like maybe it's in tatters. And like part of the ceiling's caved in, but I kind of like sneak around to try to find some kind of records. And there's a desk in the back office where maybe Kataka like would normally hang out, but not anymore. And there's just papers like scattered around, like shuffling through, and then there's like a ripped piece of a diary out, and it just says like, and maybe she stole it from Malia because she knew her plans, and she wasn't like, she's obviously anti-Malia, so maybe she ripped this out and was like trying to fix it somehow and like have this information to use for herself and Shieldridge. But I find this piece of paper that Malia's like detail that will like, well, next week we'll be going north to find the Varu clan and do whatever. And maybe it trails off at the end and it doesn't have all of them, but we at least have a general direction.
Yeah. Should we make like a Varu clan name?
Yeah.
Should we oracle that?
Yeah.
That ish.
Here, I'll roll.
Also, you all said that You all said
Vata.
that I had like runes on my face.
Not on
Or
like
body?
in your body, yeah.
They like
I'm,
carved
like,
runes for
on
the
your
ritual.
back.
I'm going to like go over to her fireplace that I assume she has and is currently lit, and like heat a piece of metal and then like burn them off of me, and I'm gonna heal doing that.
All right.
Badass.
Very metal.
So it's on myself, so I roll wits
Good
or
luck.
iron, whichever is lower. Wits, where's heal? A boom. Submit. Oh my god, just roll. Weak hit.
Nice.
Hit. It could be worse.
Could be could be worse. So I'll suffer -1 momentum. But I heal more. Oh, woo. And now I just have like burn marks on me. But you can no longer see the runes.
Burn mark.
What was the name of our free warden, or the warden of the town? The cowardly one who was not particularly
Oh, it
helpful.
was something stupid.
Del.
Yeah, Del.
Del. Feel like he's pretty suspicious.
Okay. Well,
Or at the very
we have,
least, he would know more stuff if we wanted more information.
Yes, he's cowardly and reclusive, yet a rebel against power.
He's a prime suspect.
He's subversive about it. Okay, so I mean, do we need to gather more information, or do we just need to start heading north?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can either just like track the Vata, which could be fun, or we ask if somebody, I'm assuming people know like where the perimeter of like the Varu territory is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask around and see if anybody, like if there's a hunter or like somewhere these people get their food from that like knows where the Vata's territory starts. Like, oh, you don't want to go north of there.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
We hit.
So it complicates our quest, or
Because it's not complicated. Or
it's not
introduce
complicated
new
enough.
danger.
How much more complicated?
So I think they tell us like where the Vata traditionally like define their territory or whatever.
Maybe they've been extra aggressive recently, and like Shieldridge has seen like marking signs from the Varu that they're Like, Shieldridge is expecting an attack soon as well. Like, they're expanding south already.
Yeah, so maybe they've like, let's see, what have they done? Shelter. Maybe they've been like destroying shelters below the line. Like if someone like is, I don't know, in the forest and they don't belong in the forest, then like cabins get ruined in the night or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have aggressive expansion of the Varu.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sounds like a problem we can handle.
Let's go meet them.
Very easy. Let's
Let's
make
go.
friends.
They sound like my kind of people.
Boar's pretty excited.
All right.
Cool.
So we're just gonna go try to find their base.
Let's get to their boundary.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
think getting to their boundary is difficult? Because I think we can probably just get there. If they are expanding rapidly.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think
it
it's-
would be troublesome at best.
Yeah, I would say it's
Or,
not
like,
any
at
harder than
worst.
finding the hunting party that we found. Since it seems like common knowledge ish where the boundary is.
Well, I guess let's just go wander until we find one.
Avaru?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, Varu, 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 Varu.
What would we use to find one?
I was gonna say, is there maybe like a forest person who knows, like, has some sort of connection to them that we could maybe leverage? Like, I don't think just walking over there is gonna work.
Find me the nearest iron pillar.
You want an
Find
iron
you the
pillar?
nearest iron pillar?
Like, is there one near the town?
I
that
mean,
you guys
there's that
encountered last time?
sacrificial pillar that's
There's
pretty close.
yeah. There's the one that had all the
Hey!
raiders.
Let's
That
go
one that you
there.
were
They
That
do
you don't
think
wanna go
that
back
Haleth
to.
is Malia, so it'd probably be okay.
Aren't they all dead?
No. We
Just
killed
the
all
hunting
of his
party.
friends, like the hunting party teenagers.
Yeah, so they probably
Oh.
don't like us.
We pretended to be their friend and then we killed some of them
Yes.
and then we ran away.
Also, we're marked for vengeance by them. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah, we
sure.
are.
And
Okay.
by
And
Gethin.
Well, I don't need to go to the pillar. I was just imagining there would be a troll near the pillar that we could ask to guide us through the forest.
We could go
'Cause
back.
I'm sure he's not very happy about these people being on his pillar.
Yeah, maybe there's a troll's been kicked out of his pillar by the raiders. And then we have to deal with them again.
Okay.
Or we could find a new we could journey to a new pillar.
Huh. They are plentiful.
I say go for finding the troll at the pillar, at the sacrificial pillar.
Sure. I'm down.
And then from there,
And who
we
knows
just
what's
want to
gonna happen.
play out the trolls. That's
Yeah.
really what this is about.
I love it because I'm almost always going to be the one talking to the troll,
Yeah.
which means it's going to be you all
Yeah.
pretending to be the trolls.
Okay, so this will be
Let's go.
undertaking a journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Troublesome?
Yeah, I think it's just troublesome.
Would it not be easier since this is your second time getting there?
Troublesome is the
troublesome is the
easiest.
lowest.
But the problem is we have to find the
We have to find the troll, yeah. So it could be that the troublesome bit is that he's not there, but we'll see how easy we get there. So journey to the troll of the sacrificial pillar. Cool. Who
And
wants
maybe
to
the
lead?
troll has heard about weird sacrifices at pillars before.
Yeah.
Boy,
at the
have
very
they.
least.
Boy,
Soon
have
enough,
they.
we'll find out.
Okay, so who wants to lead the journey?
anyone but me, because I've never been there.
I'll lead the first bit. Is it? Oh, I need to click it to make sure I do it right. Roll plus wits. Weak hit. You reach a waypoint and mark progress, but suffer -1 supply.
Ba-ba-da-dum.
How do you think we lose our supply?
You just drop it. It falls into
Just
a,
drop
it just falls, like, maybe one of us falls into a stream and, like, you're muted.
Some of my
Or-
burns get infected, and we have to like
Ooh,
apply some pastes
that's
to
good.
Some salve.
it. Yeah. Not my fault. It just is happening to me.
Not your fault at all. Though I'm sure one of us warned you against burning the sigils off of your
We
stuff.
were like, maybe burning's not the best healing technique. I don't know about that. And we
Worked
were
well
like,
for me.
fire, yeah.
All right. I'll lead the second part. Undertake that journey with strong hits. Nice. Also, they changed, the creator changed some of the assets, and so Wayfinder, one of mine, has been changed.
Oh,
When
really?
you undertake a journey, take +1 momentum on a strong hit, and then if you burn
Nice.
momentum, take +1 after you reset. It used to be only if you burn to reset.
That's way better.
Yeah, it's way better. I'm glad they changed it. So yeah, I'll take that +1 momentum. Yes, please. And on a strong hit, we get to reach a waypoint, and we can either just make good use of our resources, or we can speed up the process and lose a supply for more momentum. I think we just need progress.
Yeah.
Supply disappears quickly when you're
What
not
do you
in it.
think the waypoint is that we reach?
The
Well, I think
outskirts of the pillar, and then we try and find the
I
troll
feel like
from there.
we've reached the pillar basically,
Mm-hmm.
and now we have to try and search for where we think a troll would hide if it was forced to relocate.
Yes, okay. I get
So,
down
like-
next to Boar, and we start like sniffing,
Amazing.
tasting some of the dirt.
Haleth, in an opposite technique, starts making a lot of noise to like flush out the troll if it's around. So she starts using her spear to like make a lot of, like to make a large animal like charge. That's essentially
It's not a large animal.
she doesn't know.
They are big. They're big.
Oh my god. Okay.
They're usually scared though, so they usually run away.
Does one of you want to secure an advantage for the other?
I think that's Haleth trying to secure an advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
She's trying.
I think that's her being like, I will make the most noise. So either he'll come find me or he'll run away. And
There's
like
no
her
way this
running
could go
away.
wrong.
we'll like flush him out. She doesn't hunt things. She just flashes things.
Oh, Cindy knows.
Okay, roll for securing advantage, Haleth. What are you using in this?
I think that's aggressive action.
Or courage.
Do we think that's iron?
Yeah, I think iron is fine.
Okay. Yeah, she's just like
Please miss.
muscling up.
Double tits.
Oh.
But wait, it's not odd. It's not odd.
It's
Didn't
not
you
odd,
say-
but it's still bad.
I know.
Still a yep.
So
Still a
boy.
miss.
I
You pay
think
the price.
either the bandits hear you and they come running towards us, or the troll hears you and it comes running towards us.
It's clearly the second one.
Okay.
This was all part of the plan. Great. I feel like Haleth is just like gonna run around.
You see me like look up and I'm like, it tastes like the troll is coming right there.
She's like, "Come on, guys!"
Oh my
I don't know. Is
gosh.
that face danger? Do I need to roll again, or?
Yeah,
mean-
I think
I think
the troll is like, it doesn't really. I think it's not like seeing this as aggressive. I think it's just really, really, really bothered by you banging things, and it just wants you to stop.
I
And
need
so
to
it's
know
just
what
gonna,
this
like-
troll's name is. Did we
No.
already have a
Oh,
scratch?
be-
Baby
Scratch.
It's Wallow.
Wallow.
Wallow is
Wallops.
unhappy.
He is
Oh, Wallow.
Upset
Poor
boy.
Wallow. He's very
It's had a
sensitive
very
to noises.
stressful couple days, weeks,
Okay.
He has.
months even.
Wallow is wise and critical as well.
He's wise. He knows a lot about music, and he's critical of your attempt at it.
Or I thought he was like critical to the mission.
Oh.
Oh.
I think he's judgy.
Oh man.
Fine.
Either
Haleth
or.
never promised that her music was melodious. It just strikes fear into the heart of men. That is all. And hurts troll ears. Okay, so I'm running away from this troll that's just trying to make me stop making noise.
Yeah. Wallow's like running after you, like their long arms kind of like running
Mhm.
four-legged-ish. And they're like, please stop.
And I'm like, hey! I found him!
Oh boy, I'm gonna compel him to stop.
Okay, yeah,
With
sure.
heart. How are you
With
going
a
to compel
heart?
him? You've
I'm
got to
gonna
do this in fiction.
Yes. So I take my axe and I like throw it into a tree next to him, and it like hits the tree, and I just do my typical troll greeting and scream at him,
Yeah.
trying to get him to stop moving.
Privately, Haleth wants to know how his scream is any different than hers, but
Well, let me tell you. Let's see if it is at all.
Okay.
He asked for something in return.
He asks for Haleth to stop and never start again.
We can pay that price.
fine. I'll be like, oh, you didn't like it? Okay. Who's gonna be Wallow?
I think Abby was one.
I can be Wallow. Wallow yells at you in response.
We seek Varu. You not Varu. You help us find Varu, troll.
Okay, compel him again.
Oh. Oh no, but I'm not fear or intimidating him. I'm trying to convince. Oh no! This is bad. Oh.
Okay. What does Wallow want?
Obviously, he wants his pillar back.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So Wallow's like, oh, the Varu, they're nasty, nasty, nasty wolf people.
I cover boar's ears.
If you help me get my pillar back from those men, I might help you find these wolf people.
You are wise and you strike fair deal. Haleth, let's kill them all.
Haleth is like, yeah.
Little did you know, she went that all along.
Perfect. I like high five.
Wallow looks at you and he's like, "Are you sure you can take them all? You
She's
look
like,
weak and scrawny."
She weak scrawny. Magni strong blood.
Haleth is just.
He like screams at you again.
I return the paper, pull my axe out of the tree.
Great. He will wait here for you all / us all to take care of this.
Should we be
Well, okay.
swearing a vow?
We could swear a vow to him.
Yes, we could.
Well, I
Could
meant,
we
like,
swear
either
on the-
swear a vow to him or like swear a vow to find? I guess we're working on the Malia vow.
World building question. Do trolls engage in iron vows? Like, is that something that they do? Or they like, why would you swear an iron vow instead of swearing your vow to that iron over there? The big pillar that is my life and love.
I think that they would like iron vows because you could make them on the pillars.
I don't think they make them though. Like they don't.
Yeah,
But
I
I guess
feel like
it really is
maybe
just
they.
something that we do.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think
a
we
human
do
magic,
it-
and it's specifically wardens who only wardens
Okay.
who do it.
So I guess he
Yeah.
doesn't really have to even know or be a part of it. We swear it to him, but it only affects us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
probably
it's really
means
for our
something to
honor.
the trolls because the trolls know that it means something to humans.
Mm,
Yeah,
yes.
they're like, you do your thing, your human thing,
He says,
whatever.
now you do weird iron magic. Go.
Okay, Magni, do you want to swear this vow for us?
Swear an iron vow. Yeah, I do.
To clear
Well,
out the raiders, I guess. Do we think that's worth a whole vow though?
That's what I'm worried about.
I don't think clearing the raiders is a vow. I mean, I was thinking maybe the vow could be to get to the Varu, but like maybe our vow could be prevent. But you have to swear it to someone.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just wants his pillar back. Like,
Yeah, but I think that's not hard. We
Or
can
maybe
clear out
we
the
have to
raiders
like
in one fight.
spread the word to like the settlements nearby to like mess with this pillar.
maybe it's just. I guess maybe it's not an iron vow. But let's just do it. It is
Yeah.
just a. It's not even a weak
It's
hit.
just
like,
a
it's
fight.
just. Or it's not even a miss. So it shouldn't be like a big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking if we should already have sworn one potentially, to like find the Varu or something.
No, I think we're working toward our
Just the
big.
Malia one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
towards
Okay.
Malia.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay, so we'll do fight the raiders. And they'll be, what, formidable probably? Because they're dangerous +1 for a group.
They know. I don't know. They don't know that our cover is blown. I don't know if that makes it harder.
Wait, I thought we weren't doing it as a vow, or is this just a track?
This is just a tracker for the
Tracker.
fight.
Okay.
I think we're just going in and getting rid of them. I mean, we could try and convince them to move somewhere else, but it might just be easier to kill them, unfortunately.
Good old fashioned wet work. Nothing Haleth loves more.
Good old-fashioned wet work.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna take this opportunity to whip out my bag of ash and smear it on my face
Mm-hmm. As you do.
and do a
W-
quick ritual
some
before
blood.
we. Yep, my own. Actually, no, not yet. I don't know if it's my own. Where is ritual? Is it not a ritual move?
It's an asset.
It's an asset,
Um,
and it tells you what to roll.
oh, you don't.
And
There's
then
no button for it. Though.
No.
I think you just roll wits.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yep. I
which
don't
is on your
think I
character
have
sheet.
any
You can do from your
modifiers.
character sheet. And we get to see if there's any repercussions.
A weak hit. So the blood is my own. Endure harm to harm.
Then you
That thing
you
you've
have
been
to
trying to
roll
heal.
endure harm too.
Oh, I have to also do that. Right.
Nice.
Well, what does
You're
that
good.
mean?
Means
Okay.
you.
I press on.
Yeah, you press on.
But I lose 2 health. Great.
Good thing you sojourned.
Good thing I healed.
Yeah.
That too, yeah, and healed.
What are you at? 1?
2.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Then I'm also gonna do an intricate blood rune on my weapon, because why not? Just gonna do buff round real quick.
So, yes, Magni's over there doing strange magic, and I think Sindir's going to say he's gonna like go scout the camp out real fast.
I would recommend burning momentum.
He did burn the momentum.
I'm gonna burn
that
my
would be
momentum.
bad. First time hit, that's good. Sindir's and Asa are gonna scout the encampment real quick to see if there's like a good like a weak point or somewhere where maybe they don't have see what their defenses are. And when I secure an advantage by carefully surveying the landscape or scouting ahead, I get to add +1 and take +1 momentum on it.
Nice.
So I will secure an advantage with edge. Scout, right? That makes sense. Speed. Oh no, I guess wits makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
With expertise, insight, or observation. Okay, yeah. So I'll do secure an advantage with wit, which is a good thing. I've got a +1 and weak hit. Okay, your advantage is short-lived. Take 1 momentum. Okay. So I do get at least 2 momentum out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's worth something. Okay, yeah, I think I scout around and I'm kind of like, they don't have any obvious weak points, but it's not like a heavy encampment. Do we want to roll for like the difficulty
Oh, sure.
like we did last time?
Yeah. Where is that? That is somewhere here. Is it an oracle? It probably is.
I can't remember how we did it. It was like there was an oracle for it.
Challenge
or
rank?
Theme? Yeah, maybe it was
challenge
challenge rank.
rank.
Challenge.
Troublesome.
They're only troublesome.
So they'll be dangerous
We're gonna
because there's more of
decimate
them.
them. Or yeah, well yeah, we can make them dangerous.
Because troublesome will just go by so fast.
Yeah, troublesome will be too.
Okay.
All right. I think we should.
Yeah, Haleth is just like eagerly
Charge.
like.
Are we just marching in and murdering?
I sort of want to just go and like draw a circle with the leader.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
I would support that.
Yeah.
I second that. I'll be your second.
I'm on 2 health, so you know, let's do it, I guess.
Yeah. We march in. We know what the leader looks like.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
we
you do?
We talked to him, yeah.
We talked to
Oh,
him.
I have some beef with him. Okay, this is perfect.
Oh, yeah, you have some real beef.
You have some real beef.
Okay, point me in the direction of this guy.
So we just
That
like
guy over
we just
there.
march into camp and then point
Yeah.
at him.
See that tall, beefy guy right over there? That's it.
Yeah.
Did he have a name that you guys learned?
No. Did he?
I feel like he did.
I think he did, but I cannot remember.
I'm scrolling up to see if I can find it. Because there's where we.
Rocksteady
No,
Junior.
I don't think we did because we rolled for Kataka, and then we
Okay.
rolled for Gethin,
Okay,
and that's it.
well, I'll just walk up to him and say, "You puny man, you mess, iron pillar, you not know what you do." And then how do you like draw a circle? You just like,
That's great.
I'm gonna like beat my chest and then like draw half a circle in the ground, and then he
When
has
you
to draw the
challenge
other
someone
half.
to a formal duel, roll plus heart.
If you miss, it's okay though. You still get to do it.
Yeah, yeah. If they accept. So I guess
You get boasts out of it, basically.
I don't want to take any of the boasts.
No, they're so fun though.
To the death. Let me just do this to the death real quick. That's so fun.
It is so fun.
You'll win. It's fine.
Haleth is like, to the death!
I don't know if draw the circle will work. Well, yeah, maybe.
I think it's okay.
It's kind of like a lawful thing that you're doing against lawless people.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be like I go up and I say, "You fight me. I win. You leave. You win. We leave. You know, except we kill you all."
And we like drum the ground behind you.
Then Wallace in the back
starts
says like,
cawing menacingly.
Wallace in the back's like, "No, you can't do that. You stop."
No music.
I guess how likely is it that he accepts?
I mean,
I think it's likely.
Yeah. I mean, you were just knocked out and unconscious for days, so he might feel a little
yeah.
superior.
He does think he's the strongest raider.
He
of the
thinks he's
bunch,
really good, yeah.
So it's likely that he accepts.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't want it.
He doesn't want
so. He sees.
He says
you,
no.
He kind of spits on the ground and is like, "I don't accept challenge from fools."
Oh, this guy's name is Malik.
Malik. Nice.
Well, I'm gonna what's
Men.
it called? I'm gonna enter the fray.
Me
and
too.
just kill him right here.
And then we all enter the fray.
Plus heart. Let's go.
I will not be entering the fray.
What?
Why is it plus heart?
I'm gonna fight these people. I'm ready. It's plus heart because you're facing off against your foe.
God, why is heart so stupid?
It is used for a lot of combat stuff.
I get +2 momentum. Oh, I'm looking fine.
Fine. Oh, whoa!
Woo.
Nicely done. +2 momentum, and you have initiative.
How many people are there?
There's
Do we feel like we need a number?
like 5 or 6 probably.
Okay.
Right? There's a decent number, like just around.
Yeah, I would say like 6 or 8.
Yeah.
We could even bump it up again.
Ooh.
If we want to be fun, make it formidable. Since there's 4 of us.
Let's do it.
Feeling big moves.
Okay.
Big moves.
So I think he like spits on the ground, and then I just look at him and I go, "Oh, you choose wrong," and then I just hit him with my arms.
You just go straight for the strike.
Yeah, he's in a bad place. Oh wait, I have so many bonuses. Just a second.
Yes, you do.
You
Your
buffed.
DPS is insane.
Okay, I only have a +1. Whatever. A weak hit.
That's still good. You just inflict harm and lose initiative.
Yep. How much harm do you do?
2 base, because he's got a deadly weapon.
Oh, 2 base, and then I also inflict +1 harm and take 1 momentum because
Okay.
of Boar. And then I will. Oh, ooh. Never mind.
Don't you get something from Leech? Don't you get health back?
So it says on a strong hit. That's when I rolled.
Yes.
Okay. When I make a move and inflict harm, reroll any die. I'm gonna reroll that 8.
Sure.
This is gonna. I can't. What is it? A D10?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's still a weak
It's
hit.
still the same, yeah.
But I also inflict an additional 2 harm.
Oh my god. From what?
That's leech.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
and then
God.
you get to allocate.
So now, what? I have 5 points to allocate towards health or momentum.
What? What is this?
This is why we needed to up the difficulty because Logan one hit kills everything.
When you mark your hands or weapon with an intricate blood rune.
It is really good.
But I mean, it's a one-time thing. Now it's gone.
Yeah.
So I'll just take 3 health and 2 momentum.
Holy shit.
Does he die?
No.
I mean,
he
maybe.
No, like,
could.
does he
Oh.
die?
I think he dies.
Probably, yes.
He
But the other
specifically
raiders are
dies.
still alive.
You're like,
Okay, I
oh,
think I
you
just,
choose
like,
wrong and
cleave
you
him in
cleave him.
twain.
Yeah.
I think I cut his head off. And then, like, Boar takes his head and, like, throws it at one of the other people. That's it. That's what I do. Just a little opener.
Well, no one can follow that,
Including me.
including you.
Oh
One
my
hit
goodness.
wonder.
Okay. So Lana is going to analyze this situation. And if she sees, like, if raiders are running for it, that's fine. And she's not going to go after them. But then a couple of them stick around and, like, start rushing towards Magni. And she's like, oh, no, you don't. And she goes up and engages with them. So I will roll strike. With iron. Okay.
You have 10 momentum.
Yeah, I do. But what does a miss do? It fails, I have to pay the price. Your foe has initiative. That's fine. I'll burn my momentum. That's a lot of momentum.
You did roll a 1 too.
I know. Okay, but I get a strong hit. So I inflict +1 harm and retain initiative, so they can get 3 more harm. Actually, wait a second. I have Sword Master, so when I strike or clash and burn momentum to improve my result, inflict +2 harm. If the fight continues, add +1 on your next move. So I do 5 harm as well.
This is why I didn't even enter the fray. Because I knew y'all would take care of it for me.
We'll
Are
we
we
Okay.
can
doing
start
something
using.
wrong?
No,
are
We
this
can
is
start
correct.
using battle.
Okay,
I think
and
we need to increase the.
We do. We
Y'all
need to fight
really
bigger
statted
things.
for fights. Like I don't deal that much damage necessarily in a combat, but y'all really.
I guess we should be using battle, like maybe instead of.
we could have used battle for this, but this is also okay. Since I got a strong hit, I'm gonna roll to end the fight as well.
Go for it.
Okay, we're good.
Wow, they.
So I
Bada
think
bing,
Solana goes up
bada
and
boom.
engages one of them and just slashes him down too, and then everybody else who was going to fight questions their decisions and runs away.
And runs
Mhm.
away. And I feel like while this is happening, Haleth has like noticed that there's somebody who doesn't look like the other raiders who is like creeping away.
Oh.
And she goes and like intercepts him.
Ooh.
And I don't know what that is. That face danger? Does it need a roll? But she's just like, you sneaky little rat.
I think if you're gonna try and like catch them,
Yeah, I think face danger is good.
maybe face danger.
Sit your ass back down.
You attempt something risky or react to an imminent threat. That or it could be secure advantage. Because you're attempting to. I'm assuming you want to interrogate him.
Yes.
It might even be like a gather information.
Well, I think she's got to get him.
She has to
and
get
then
him
do
first,
the
yeah.
gathering.
Yeah. I have to secure
I mean, I feel
him.
like you can also just lump it all in together into one roll rather than doing like three. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
You guys have
could.
played more than I have.
You could just say in the fiction it's not hard to catch this one.
I don't think I really have an advantage in like face danger versus secure an advantage anyway, because I would
Oh.
be using the same stat, so
Mhm.
it doesn't really even matter. So I'm gonna say that was probably pretty aggressive.
Yes.
And I'll just do face danger. Come on, a roll.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Odd
Opportunity on a
opportunity.
strong hit. Okay. So this person probably knows something useful.
Oh, he's a Varu.
He is a Varu!
Or what if he's half Varu or something?
Oh,
Or,
jeez.
like, lived there.
Connected to them? Yeah, I don't think he'd be an actual Varu.
What if
Considering they're like an old race. Like they're supposed to be one of the original.
Firstborn.
what if you
the
like
firstborn.
see him like whispering into his hands like as you're trying to get to him and like he's like casting a spell or something and then like a raven like carries a message away to the south implying it goes to Malia.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't okay, yeah. Is that a
Reveals
good,
his
plot
powers
twist?
as a magician. I like him having a connection to the Varu more.
I like if
More?
he's like
Yeah.
part Varu.
Part Varu.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or maybe, yeah, his family somehow is one of the few people that is actually allowed to live on Varu lands
Mhm.
or something.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Did we say I have to gather information again, or are we that's all revealed in that?
I think,
I think you need to compel or
yeah, compel. If you're, I mean, what does this look like? You go up and grab him, or?
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm holding him at glaive point.
Oh. So you're a good distance away.
I'm like, you, sir, sit your ass back down. You're not sneaking out of here. I feel like he's maybe holding something and like was like creeping out. And I was like, no, down. You're gonna tell me everything you know, because poor chieftain was killed.
Can I, while his attention is on you, like come up behind him and like grab him so he can't run away and now he's at glaive point and can't get away and like give you an advantage, aid an ally?
Sure. I accept this.
you're gonna secure an advantage.
So this is just securing an advantage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with iron probably.
Yes. Which you know what that means. Visage comes into play. Everyone's favorite.
For secure an advantage?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's when you secure an advantage or compel using fear or intimidation.
Because you
I
look
would've-
terrifying.
You look
Uh-huh.
scary.
You still have Visage active?
That's
How
what
long do these buffs last?
No, Visage is the one that I activated right before and I took the 2 harm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, my bad.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So you can give a +1 to Sarah's roll if you want.
Or you
Yes.
can keep.
Or you can give her +2 moment.
Or you can give her +2 momentum.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll let you choose which one you want.
Let's do the roll. Let's do the roll.
I think take control makes sense.
You think what does?
I think that makes sense. I mean, it's take control versus prepare to act, and taking control makes more sense in this situation.
Oh, wait, so
Okay.
I should have, when it says you may add +2 and take +1 momentum on a hit. So does that mean I add +2 and if I hit, then I take 1 momentum?
Where are you looking at this?
In Visage.
Oh,
The wording is a little unclear.
let me look at your thing. On a strong hit, you may add +2 and take +1 momentum on a hit when you secure an advantage. So you add +2 to the roll, and then
if I do hit, I take +1 momentum.
Yes, so
Yes.
you get
Okay.
+1
You
momentum,
get the momentum.
and then Sarah
Yes.
gets +1 on her roll.
Perfect.
For my compel. So I'm at glaive point, and I'm like, you better start talking fast, stranger. +1. No.
Failure.
Mm.
Mm.
But how? God.
What does compel say?
Yeah, I was just gonna check.
On
They
a
refuse
miss,
or make
they
a demand
refuse-
which costs you greatly.
Maybe he wants us to let him go free, but he doesn't have any supplies, so we have to give him like some rations, and we lose a supply, and then.
It doesn't cost us greatly.
Losing a supply is pretty great.
Nah, if we lost like all of our supply, maybe.
Well, that's too great.
I feel like that doesn't really progress the story though
Mm-mm.
either. So yeah, like what? So maybe.
Let's see.
Or don't you just pay the price? That's what it just says. They make a demand which costs you greatly. Pay the price.
Yeah. His goal is to
Seize
seize
power?
power.
I feel like he attacked. I don't know what that would be
Well,
besides
what's
him
our
attacking.
most? Well, maybe he will help us if we like instate him as the leader of another gang or something, or a group of raiders.
Or maybe he
Or-
wants to maybe if he's part Varu, he wants to be integrated into Varu society, but they've shunned him. That would be
Yeah,
pretty
that-
hard.
Or like the leader, he wants to become the leader of a circle.
Yeah.
Like, there's one circle that lives right on the fringe of Varu territory, and he wants our help.
He needs
He'll
us
help
to
us.
be his bodyguard.
Yeah,
little
he'll
bit.
help us get access and like the ability to talk to the Varu, but we have to make sure he ends up in
Yeah.
a place of power at this
I like it.
circle.
Or we could just forego that and have Wallow lead us there.
Oh, frick, I forgot about Wall.
But what about Wallow? Wallow would lead us there, but I feel like this bro,
I feel like
Whatever.
this is better, yeah.
he has more insider information potentially for the Varu, or at least.
And maybe
for
we are arguing and we're like, well, we do have that troll. He could just lead us there, and maybe this guy. What's this guy's name?
What is his name?
Should we give him a Varu name?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Oh.
He's not Varu, or we said he might be part Varu, but
We'll roll once on each and decide.
I don't like either of those.
Okay, I'll roll again once on each.
Evka.
Okay, his
Evko.
name
Is it a
Evka.
man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Evko.
Evko. His name can be
What?
Evka.
It could be Evka.
Evka, whatever. Fine. I can roleplay Evka.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's at glaive point,
Yeah.
and he says,
Start talking.
I can take you. I can take you. I'm not really allowed back.
Why?
My brother is in charge, and I tried to kill him, and so I got kicked out. That's why I'm here. But if you
What's
kill my
it-
brother and I come back, I can lead you there, and then I'll be in charge, you know? Why do you even want to go? Who wants to go north?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Caleb leans in a little closer. It doesn't matter why we want to go north, just
Okay. I'm just asking.
and she's like, will if we get you the safe passage, how far can you get us north? We need to talk to the Vata.
Is he Vata?
I think it's unlikely. So let's.
Unlikely?
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, it's definitely unlikely.
unlikely. No.
No. Okay.
But
But
he
he
would
would know of the-
potentially know
Yeah,
of them.
I think the Vata are the biggest clan in here, but
Yeah. I mean, I can take you up. The Vata are the biggest clan in there, you know? So, shouldn't be too hard to find them, right?
Yeah, you tell me. She's like, I don't like you.
Solana will come
But
up
I
to
think we're
Haleth.
stuck with you.
Solana will come up to Haleth and be like, Haleth, we don't have to bother with this guy. We can just use
No,
more.
I can take you there. Let me take you there. It'll be fun, just us on the road, and then you kill my brother, and I take you to the Vata.
And Haleth again is like sibling rivalry, killing.
You look like
This is-
someone who doesn't get along with your sister.
I think Sindir is like. Well, at the very least, you can take us to wherever your brother is, and then we'll figure out what the best plan.
If I take you there, you probably have to kill him, or they're gonna kill me, and then I can't take you to the Vatu or the Vara.
Right, but if you know how to get there, doesn't your brother?
Oh.
Would you believe no?
No, I won't.
Would
So
you
get walking,
believe?
buddy.
Uh,
I'm not interested in becoming a bad person just to follow Malia. I'm not gonna just kill
Malia.
people.
He looks over at the head of his leader, who's currently rolling down the hill.
No, Boar's
They
like
were
running
raiders,
around with
not
it in his mouth.
Sindar's like, wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
I didn't enter the fray.
I can see you're all reasonable people. Okay? We don't want any violence here.
All right, and I feel like Haleth is like, as long as you take us, as long as you take us to the border, the Varu border safe, and then we'll deal with your brother and the situation once we get there. But don't think we trust you.
You wanna do one of those fancy little vows y'all do?
I don't know.
I think we should make a vow, but the vow should be more broad. So it should be like reach the Vata clan, and then all of these little things can be working towards that.
Right.
Like going
I
and
agree.
killing his brother, and then journeys and stuff. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
So do we think that's dangerous, maybe? Or trouble?
I think dangerous is good. I feel like it could take a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. What do we want to? How are we phrasing this? Just reach the Vata clan.
I feel like it should be more than just reach them. Like,
Reach the Vata and like uncover their connection to Malia.
yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like this one being like a little more
Like
harder.
we can't just
Complex.
run in and fight them.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah,
We need like more
work
information.
with them to
Yeah.
some extent.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're making it
Right.
dangerous or formidable?
I think formidable if we make it a bit larger.
Okay, formidable is good for me.
Okay.
So Haleth slightly nicks his neck on her glaive and swears the iron vow on her glaive and is like, by my family's honor and by the honor of this blade, we will infiltrate the Vata and we will uncover my sister's wretched plot.
Okay, that's not really what I meant.
Silence! Is that how this works?
Magni will like reach his finger around, like grab some of the blood, and then do his own little iron vow.
Great.
I'm right. I think Sarah, you should roll
Yes.
for the vow. You should swear that iron vow for. Though I'm.
Oh,
no. All
you
right.
But
just
why?
double tense.
But why?
Literally the worst thing you can get.
I keep
Okay.
being like, but it's even,
Where?
so that's
You face a
somewhat better.
significant obstacle before you can begin your quest. Envision what stands in your way. And choose one. You press on, suffer -2 momentum, and do what you must to overcome this obstacle. You give up. Forsake your vow. Oh,
That's
all
not
right.
happening.
The options are great, but I think we should take a quick break and we'll figure
Oh,
out
yes.
maybe the depths of that situation that we've just gotten ourselves into. And then we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Cool. See you then.
Thanks, everyone.
We're back after
Welcome back to Dungeon World.
No.
No, it's Blades in the Dark.
What is this dungeon world you speak of?
So, we came up with an idea, and Sarah happened to be away from the computer, and that prompted another idea of when you fail an Iron Vow roll and you have a complication, you are not privy to the outcome. So Sarah has no idea what the other three of us have decided, and she'll find out as we go.
It'd be great.
So to set the
Fine.
scene, you swear your vow.
I
And, like-
have nicked the neck of my prisoner and sworn a vow. Attempted, at least.
Uh-huh.
upon
And you
my
swear a
glaive.
vow, and like some of the blood's on the glaive, and like
Yeah.
a drop of it like flies off like toward the pillar and just like hits the pillar and then soaks into it,
Great.
and just
Love
like
that.
you're like, well, that was a little weird.
But normal
don't
for
do this
iron
in-
pillars.
Yeah, but you know, maybe it's a magnet,
Blood magnet.
Great.
a blood magnet.
Magni
and you're
is a
still
magnet for
holding him.
blood.
You're still holding him, right? You're going like you're holding him in your arm,
Yes.
Magni. Yeah. No, I think Caleb was like doesn't realize anything's
we're like-
wrong. Like takes her glaive away and like wipes off the blood and is like, "Let's go.
Magni crush head or let go.
Let go.
Let me go, let me
for
go.
now."
Magni like throws him on the ground. Move.
Solana
Get
will
up,
help
man.
him up.
And so now we have to what, undertake a journey.
Yeah.
I mean, Haleth can lead the journey to disaster.
Let's do that.
Haleth thinks she knows what's going on, so she feels like she should.
I feel like
undertake a
we're kind of
journey.
like pushing him in front, leading the
Yes.
way.
Is he helping you in any way? Like, is he aiding an ally?
I don't think it's mechanical. I mean, I think we
Okay.
can't really undertake the journey with a
Without
definite
him?
destination without his.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Led by ferocity, she marches into the woods.
We
Oh,
think
weak hit.
Okay, so we
We reach a
lose a
waypoint.
supply and reach a
What's
waypoint.
that first?
Okay. So, as we're walking through the fort, how do we lose a supply?
We're down to +2.
I think we weren't expecting to have to take care of
An
another
extra
person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
I like
Mm.
put
that.
supplies with an extra person.
So we travel for like an hour or so, and then suddenly there's like the forest clears a little bit, and we like walk out into the clearing of another pillar. Except you look around, and all of the bodies of all the raiders are still there.
So they like teleported?
And then you realize this is the same pillar.
Lovely.
Wallow skulking about,
Well, it's like
stealing things off the bodies.
Wallow just points one way and then points the other way.
he's like talking to himself, and he's like holding up one of the bodies, like shaking it, and sees us.
Like, what you do?
He sees me and I'm like, "Hi!" And he's like, no, you're too loud. Bad lady.
And then, what's his name? Malik?
Evka.
No, Evka.
Evka. Evka. You killed
Evka's
Malik.
like, oh. Yes. His body's there.
Malik is a headless.
So Evka's like, wait, what? Why are we back here?
You tell us. You're supposed to be leading the way.
Yeah, and I walked north.
Okay. Sindir sends Asa, I think, to scout. And I guess we'll consider it gathering information.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe to see what's wrong. Which I get advantage on. +1 modifier. Strong hit.
Nice.
All right. So, let's see. We discover something helpful or specific.
What's your bird's
Envision what you
name?
learn and take +2 momentum, and I get +1 from my asset. So I am full up on momentum.
What's your bird's name? Asa?
Asa.
I feel like Asa flies up and like does a quick circle and looks off in the distance, and Asa can see the back of Asa.
It's like a weird mirror dome
Yeah.
of space. Yes, but we have to learn something specific that helps us. The path you must follow or action you must take to make progress is made clear.
So I feel like this is where Wallow would come in.
Yeah, maybe Asa
He
like,
is
comes
wise.
back
He
and
is
just
wise.
calls at me, and I understand exactly
Yeah.
what Asa means. And I relay to y'all, I'm like, there's some kind of strange magic. I don't know what happened. It must have been with the pillar when we swore an iron vow, but for some reason you can't get out of a certain area around this pillar. It just brings you back.
I feel like Wallow's ear perks up at that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's like, if Pillar likes your blood, Pillar not let you leave. Pillar like your blood too much.
Oh.
And how do we make it not like our blood, Wallow? Or is there
It
something
was
better we
Evka's
can
blood.
give it?
It was Evka's
I know
blood.
it was.
You could get new blood.
New
There's
blood.
plenty right there.
There's plenty to go around.
New blood. It's already spilled.
Maybe it just wants a little more.
So we have to kill something else?
I don't know.
Are you offering yourself up, Wallow?
A little more of Evka's blood.
Oh.
Oh. We all turn and look at Evka. And we all go.
Evka's like,
Evka's like, remember your good people.
I draw a dagger and I'm like, Evka, I'll make this quick. Just hold out your arm. Hold out your palm and follow me.
What do you know about blood magic, Evka?
Let me tell you. Probably a lot, because, they were about to blood sacrifice me. So.
It's true. This pillar is just a blood pillar.
Ooh, they prepared the pillar to receive blood, but it never got it.
Yes.
And now
That's
it's
it.
upset.
Yeah, and it wants the blood. Perfect.
And too much blood has been spilt around it, but not like given to it.
Can you compel him to listen to
Yeah.
us, Magni?
Like with fear and intimidation.
With fear and intimidation?
Boy, can't I? Okay, what do we want him to do?
I want to
Sacrifice
cut his
his blood.
palm and then stick it onto the pillar.
Okay, Magni will step up behind him and go, okay, you cut palm and put on pillar, or I cut hand off and put on pillar, you choose.
Either way, you're touching that pillar.
Either way, your hand will bleed onto it. I think I'm trying to calm or pacify.
Let's do this rationally. This is a rational discussion.
What?
Oh.
It
Okay.
was a 1 and it became a 7. And it's still not enough.
Wow, that's really sad. Also, I think you lose your. Do you lose your asset when you roll a 1 on your action die? Or you lose the.
I do.
I think you do.
I do. I lose visage and bind. I now have 0 rituals.
That sucks.
Well, I gotta follow through. I cut his arm off.
Is that. Well, it says they refuse or make a demand which costs you greatly. Do we think cutting his arm off is the.
I mean, he refuses.
He refused and I gave him an option. Magni's a very simple man.
I think you cut his arm off probably, but we still have to pay the price.
True.
Our
I mean,
spirits are a little down.
I mean, it could be. Yeah, spirit, or it could be supply because we have to bandage up his arm, his hand. Or it could be that he doesn't want to help us anymore. He starts plotting against us.
Mm.
I mean, Evka, we gotta get out of here somehow.
I mean, I can just roll on pay the price and see what happens.
Okay, do it.
Let's try that.
A new
Why does it always come back to a new foe?
Because the game wanted us to fight, and so fight we shall.
Maybe Evka was. It was a trap. Maybe Evka knew about the magic a little more than he let on, because he was the one that helped set up the ritual for the pillar, and he knew we would be trapped there if we. Because he suggested doing an Ironbound.
He did.
And so maybe he was all pretense.
Yeah, maybe he's
Or
a ritualist.
it can be that, or it could be a little less rude, and it can just be Wallow chimes in and is like, no, if you spilt blood, now it wants your blood, so now it affects all 3 of us except for Sean as well.
But you've also
So y'all
chopped
would
this
all take
man's arm off.
health damage. I wasn't gonna chop the hand off.
So we
I
basically
like that
have to sacrifice some blood to this pillar to get out.
because
Yeah.
I don't have to pay the price.
I think that's good.
Paleth is like, whatever, get me out of here. My body is strong.
How much health damage? 1, 2,
I think just 1
1.
from 3 people.
Yeah, that's
I
a
could
lot.
take spirit damage if we wanted to be fair.
Well, how likely is it that 1 harm is enough?
Let's
50-50?
do 1 or 2, 50-50.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Sounds good to me.
I got it. It's
No.
not enough to harm. And then we have to endure harm. What's my health and iron? Health is
Do you have to
2.
endure harm?
Yeah. When you face
Anytime you
physical
take damage?
Yeah. I think so. When
Yeah, it
when
says
you
when
face physical damage, suffer
yeah.
minus health equal to your foe's rank or as appropriate to the situation.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I press on.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm not, so
no.
I just lose a momentum.
You're not on 0?
No, because remember I got back up to
Okay.
I got 5 health that I could.
He got a ridiculous
Oh, yeah.
amount of health. Yeah.
So we're doing 2 harm and endure harm.
Yep.
That's the plan.
Mhm.
So the 3 of you all walk over to the pillar, I guess, and bleed.
We
And
we pay the blood tithe.
I like that we cut our hand and put it on it, and it actively sucks a little more blood than we were imagining.
It's
We
like
can't
a
even
right.
take
Blood
our arm off.
vacuum, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're maybe a little woozy almost. It's like you gave blood.
Got a really strong blood motif developing.
We do. Blood.
Well, in all of our other games, it's been arson, so
Yeah, at least we're not there.
There's a forest. We can burn it down.
there's
okay?
still time.
There's still
I'm not
time.
worried. All right.
We have a lot of sub themes: water, boats.
True. We do
Okay,
have a water,
so
water
we are
and
now
blood.
slightly woozy.
Oh, and I think I send Asa back up again, and she sees that the way seems to have cleared.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, Evka,
Maybe
lead again. And we'll see if it works this time.
let's try this again.
Okay, well, do we want it to be a troublesome journey to his village?
Do we think it's far away? Yeah, troublesome probably.
Okay.
Maybe dangerous.
That way we at least mark progress towards our thing.
Mhm.
Oh gosh, yeah, we made it.
We made it extreme, so.
We made it extreme.
Or,
I thought
yeah.
we made it formidable.
It should be formidable.
It was gonna be extreme because we were gonna fight something.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it should be
Well,
formidable.
There's
were
no way.
talking about
Extreme is on the same
chimeras.
level as us getting Malia.
No, yeah.
We're going in a new direction. North.
So yeah, if we get an extreme Iron Vow, that's a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, formidable.
Yeah, and troublesome just to get there. Okay, I'll lead the journey with what's his face? Evka. And I'll lead with wits. Blah blah blah. No modifiers. Miss, or I can burn momentum for a weak hit.
Wow.
That's a
That is brutal.
10 and a 9. Yeah. Man, I don't want to burn, but I don't want to slow us down even more. I haven't made any progress. I think I'm just gonna burn it because I get +1 on reset.
Yeah, you get the benefit.
At least. So that'll be 3. It's a weak hit, so not great. We lose supply, which means we're at 1,
Oh.
and we reach a waypoint. What do we think our waypoint is? I imagine
feel
it's
like we could be making camp. We could have a little break.
yeah, maybe it's getting late in the day, and we make it to like a small outcropping.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
3
a
of us are
grove.
blood deprived.
That's true.
And then we could make camp.
Hmm.
I'm gonna resupply by hunting. Which I also get a +1 on.
Can I? Oh, didn't even matter.
Which I think gives us 2 supply.
I think so too.
It does. So we're back up to 3.
And now, do we want to make camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you roll plus supply.
Yes.
Who wants to roll that?
I can do it. Nice.
Nice.
Don't hit. Nice.
So we get 2.
2 options. Well, I'm gonna take +1 spirit, +1 momentum.
I'm taking +1 health, +1 momentum.
I'm also going to do health and momentum.
It's all about getting that momentum back. It's so valuable.
I feel like I never get past 4 momentum.
I mean, do you want me to prepare for the journey? Or is it still better for Sean to do it?
I only get a +1, so we'd be like equal. But it uses
Equal.
wits, which I don't know what your wits are. 2?
2.
It's the same with me, yeah.
I'll take momentum.
I just get a nice momentum bonus for if we get a strong hit. Okay, so I guess we make camp at, I don't know, I'm imagining like a lake for some reason. Maybe
Ooh.
there's a small,
Oh,
Sounds
lovely.
nice.
tucked into the hills. You know, things are getting hillier and more mountainous. And tucked in, we kind of find
Like a lock.
a little, yeah, not a full lock, nothing huge. But yeah, kind of a small lake and a nice place to make camp that is sheltered from the weather. Wow, the weather, the elements. That's what I meant to say. The wellements.
The Wellements.
The weatherments.
I feel like Haleth is definitely in favor of tying up Ev. Just so he doesn't.
Oh,
go.
yeah. Of course we're watching Evka. I assume we have to have like a watch while we're resting. The Ironlands are too dangerous to not be always vigilant.
Is this like an overnight thing then?
I would guess.
Yeah.
How likely is it that there's moonlight?
Likely.
Likely? I'd
It's
also
not
agree.
stormy.
How
We
much
haven't
do
said
you
it's
need full
stormy.
moonlight or just any old moon?
Any old moon.
Then likely, yeah.
There is moonlight.
Hey, so you see me dancing in the moonlight.
With your
Animal
furs and
pelt.
pelts.
Yep.
Let's see how well that goes.
Uh-huh. A weak hit. Not bad. I'll suffer 2 stress.
Sure.
Well, these are
YOLO.
yeah, they are.
Your assets are no good.
They're very good.
Yeah, that's
They're very
the problem.
good. They very much hurt you.
Correct. It's fine. I just have to endure stress and see what happens as the wild calls to me. You know, no big
Or
deal.
can you do the magical backlash? Mystic backlash?
Well, I still have to endure stress.
Yeah,
anyway.
if we get weak hits or misses, we should do Mystic Backlash. Because you have to actually pay the price on those.
What the? Oh, spirit or heart, whichever's higher. Spirit. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! An odd complication. Wow.
You were
okay.
too weakened by the blood loss.
The blood loss.
You don't have as much
and
magic.
the
You don't
spirit.
have as much blood. You don't have as much iron in you.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe maybe we're haunted now or something. I feel like you have to roll on the Mystic Backlash now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We also need to suffer -1 momentum.
Yeah, I did that
Okay.
one.
Oh.
Strange or aggressive behavior, definitely. Okay.
Does
Maybe.
something happen to Boar?
No.
No.
Thank you for asking. No.
Let's see. Maybe, I mean, maybe like a flock of crows, like just descends out of nowhere and starts attacking us, and like we can't really fight them, so we just have to run.
I like instead
we
of
just-
combat, like I feel like it's just a swarm of crows or whatever. They don't attack us. They just like follow us. So like we can't.
We're
move
shrouded by crows.
Like it's very obvious that something weird is happening when we arrive somewhere.
Yeah.
Of
Because
course,
there's
yeah.
a flock of crows.
Hundreds of
rolling
crows.
along. Yeah.
Harbingers of doom that we are.
Constantly,
We are
like,
surrounded.
yeah, just diving and swirling around us.
Mhm.
What's Asa doing while these crows
Asta's
are out?
very upset and is cawing horrendously at them, but is also tucked close to my side, like she's scared. She's overwhelmed.
So cute.
She's
Same
low.
awesome.
And
Big
is like
mood.
very close to me, but then is also like yelling at them and trying to peck at anyone that gets close.
Mhm. Cool.
Sindir is maybe the least bothered by this because he's
Yeah.
used to birds being close to him.
Yeah, so they're not attacking us. How close do they get to us, I guess is my question. Are we like
Close.
impeded by them, or do they just follow us like an aura of doom?
I don't think they impede us. I think it's just very annoying.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you have to consciously not step on a crow.
Like they're
like,
all
if
over.
they're
Yeah,
all
you can't
over.
like constantly like hit them if you move your arms.
And
Yeah.
also now no one can sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleeping. Maybe we
Stress.
will have to endure stress
I think we
or
have to endure
take
stress.
spirit damage. Yeah. Maybe not you, but maybe the rest.
Maybe
of
your
us.
stress is already encapsulated in this like failed roll.
Perfect. I just love rituals.
Yeah, they're really fun.
They are fun. They can go bad very quickly.
When we face endure stress is facing mental shock or despair. I don't know if it's quite that strong.
Okay, well, yeah, let's
But
just keep it as a
On the back burner.
back burner. Yeah, we can. When in doubt, we can invoke the crows.
Invoke the crows. And it's probably hard to navigate easily with a shroud of crows just crawling all over the place.
It is. It's hard to get Asa to cooperate.
And we're like, what did you do?
The wilds, they called to me.
Magni!
Send them back.
The wilds, specifically, they call as I dance. So I think I keep dancing, and like, you notice that like when I do a move, like the crows over there all crow in unison, and then those ones all crow in unison. It's a beautiful thing to
Stop dancing.
And we're like, what?
Send them away. All right, I think we
Alright.
try and press on,
We press on.
and I will attempt to undertake a journey.
Do it.
Surrounded by crows, we get a weak hit.
Yep.
We
Same
make
as before.
camp. Yeah, we reach a waypoint, but we lose a supply. We're now at 2 supply.
And 6 progress.
What is our waypoint?
Let's get some oracles.
Is there a good crow waypoint we can do?
Is there a good delve waypoint for like a small site name? No.
A small cave.
Ooh,
A wee cave. To try and get away from the
Yeah,
crows.
I was gonna say maybe we try and go underground somehow to like
Secret
get away from the
tunnel
crows.
through the mountains. No.
Because like I wouldn't normally do this, but there's a tunnel you can take. It might get us away from these goddamn crows.
Does it get us away from the crows?
I think it's 50-50.
I mean, likely, yes. I don't think.
Nope,
crows
it doesn't.
would
The
go
crows
into
come with us.
And it just makes things worse because it's reverberating against the
God.
the tunnel rock.
Yeah, it's like maybe not all of them follow us,
You're
but
muted,
most of them
Logan.
do. You're muted.
They love my dancing too much.
You're such a good dancer. They want to learn all your moves.
Dr. Doolittle.
This is
It
awful.
is still insufferable. But we press on.
I feel like it's just a 50-50 every day until they leave.
All right, and I'll undertake that journey again. Weak hits. Wow, it's just weak hits left and right.
We gotta resupply.
You know, the good news is there's plentiful bird meat around.
It's true.
There is plentiful bird meat. You are correct. How does that? Is that reading the scores wrong? Shouldn't it be a miss?
It's a weak hit.
It's a weak hit.
You're larger than 5.
Oh yeah. Jeez, can't read right. All right. So we lose supply again, which means we're very low on supply.
Yeah, we're at 1.
Yeah, we need to resupply.
We could.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a weak hit. Do we need a strong hit before we can get there? I don't think that's a thing. Is it a thing?
And we're plagued by crows. And
No,
we're tired.
that's not. That's only a thing in fights.
Mm.
So we could reach our destination and resupply when we get there.
We could, yeah. Who wants to reach the distance? Since I rolled all those journeys.
I can do it.
Go for it.
What do you roll? Wits? Oh, I'm pretty good at wits.
No, it's not wits. You just do reach your destination and then compare it. And the progress is 9.
Oh. 9.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Thank God.
Yep. Okay, so we can make
Now we
another
get to
move
roll
now
up this circle.
and add +1, or you can take +1 momentum.
Make another move now and add +1. Huh. Maybe I will hunt some of these crows as we go. And resupply? Is that worth it? I don't know how supply works if we're at our destination. Is
No,
it
that's
meaningful?
fine. Yeah, I think that works.
It's still useful, yeah.
Oh, perfect. And I'm not hunting. 4 is hunting. Strong hit.
Nice.
2 supply.
Back up to 3. Okay, let's roll up some settlement stuff. Frost.
Frost?
I love it.
Very cool.
Do we want this? Okay.
It's broken and peaceful. Huh.
Is it peaceful because no one's there?
Why is it broken? An innocent is accused.
Mm.
They're like,
Oh.
Oscar, they blame him for the plague of crows that ate all their crops.
Let's see. Maybe they're broken. Oh.
The bridge is broken.
Yeah, the bridge could be broken.
Frost
Or what if
Bridge
like
has a bridge. It broke.
they're broken in like spirit, like the Varu require like their firstborn or something. You know, for them to keep their settlement. I don't know.
Whoa.
That's pretty intense.
Pretty intense, but it would break you. But it is peaceful. As long as they keep doing that, they don't have any trouble.
Ah, yes.
Or maybe an innocent of their town was accused by the Varu and taken, and that was like an important beloved person, and that like broke their spirit.
That's good.
Like their beloved healer, or you know, like was accused of something and spirited away in the night, and they don't know like what they're gonna. Their warden was taken.
Ooh.
I don't know.
What
Their
if they're
warden.
broken because Eska's brother has gone missing, or conveniently right as Eska shows up, so they all just blame him immediately.
I don't know if Eska's innocent though, because
He's innocent in his brother going missing because he's been traveling with us.
Yeah.
he wants us to kill him though.
Correct, but he's not guilty of this crime. The
Oh God, we're getting
specific-
litigious
He is
again.
not
instant
yet.
of
We're
this crime.
litigious, Sean. We're a
But he
litigious
is not
gang.
an innocent. That's for sure. It says an innocent.
Okay, so they accuse all of us because we're traveling with Eska.
We're not innocent. We came here to kill his brother.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Ooh, a child. Somebody's child. Like the chief. The circle head. I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Maybe
innocent. How
there's
much
a
am I
child that's suspected of being part Varu, so they're like trying to execute this child.
innocent?
Let's see, what is the theme of this? Shelter. I feel like, what is this called? Frostbridge?
Yeah, Frostbridge.
I don't know, maybe that sort of goes like what Sean was saying, of like they have to sacrifice somebody to keep their village sheltered from the elements or something.
You
Or
gotta
the
talk quickly.
Vata required them to pay, like, in their children so that they don't get sacked.
That's what I was said the first time.
Yeah, but I was busy coming up with other things.
I also was.
We're going very like Cretan mythology here.
Yeah.
But yes, I like
True.
tithe. A
classic.
tithe of youth to the
Tithe of
Varu.
youth.
It's good.
Okay,
Okay,
so who's
cool.
the innocent who's been accused?
That was just an idea come up. Like, we don't have to
I think
use
that's kind of maybe related to the child
Maybe
tithe.
it all started because a Varu child died and they blamed this village, and so they have to pay it back in their own children.
Yes, very good. I like
Oh, wait, I thought this was a Varu village.
No. This is
No,
human.
I think this is like a human outskirt.
This is one of the
village.
few human villages that's like not attacked by the Varu.
Usually.
Yeah, it's like on the frontier,
Mm.
but they're not attacked by the Varu because they have to give their children in repayment for this criminal act against the Varu.
Do we think that
they're
that's
like,
good, but why would the Varu not just kill them all? Like, I'm wondering, like, is there maybe an old pact like this? Maybe the Varu are, the Vata are very honorable.
We can also just re-roll settlement trouble if we don't have anything for an innocent accused.
I mean, Evka is from this circle, right? And he's part Varu, so maybe there's some, like, coexistence thing going on, and that's why. But then this, like, whole child thing came up, and Evka got kicked out because he's part Varu, so maybe there's higher tensions, but they still want to... The Vata want to maintain the relationship more so than Frostbridge does.
I'm stumped.
I really for some reason do like the idea of like children being like shuttled off to the Vata.
Oh, do you? That's a little weird to say out loud.
I do. Well, we don't know what happens to them. They assume that
we
they're
don't know
probably
what happens.
Oh my
they're
god, what if
told
they
that
go off?
they
So, like,
assume that they die.
your firstborn is fine, but all of your younger children get sent off to the Vata, and they come back half Varu.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is. I can just keep coming up
We're
with more and more
bad.
outlandish
I say we
ideas.
go and find out. We go, we roll.
Yeah.
we find
There's
out.
just children being swapped around, and that's it.
There's,
Yeah.
It's just
It's
you're
just
gonna-
based on broken.
children
so-
exchange.
Or yeah, we just back off and we go with, we'll just stick with Frostbridge is broken but peaceful.
I got it. This is gonna wrap it all up in a nice box.
We've said that every single time now, and it's not got it.
The innocent is Frostbridge. The Vata accused Frostbridge of doing something like killing a Varu child or whatever. And so they could have just wiped them out, but they're like, no, that's too merciful. So now they just take all of their children. So there's no one left in this village below like 25. And like they're slowly just, the old ones are just dying and there's no children left. And so they're all just broken in spirit.
And this is recent enough that Evka doesn't know about it, or do we think Evka knows?
Maybe Evka does know about it, and since he's part Varu, he wants to like stop this whole thing.
Maybe Evka lied, and Evka's the one who killed the Varu child, and that's why he got banished. And so we show up, and they're like, "Oh no!" Maybe they don't even know. They don't. It's just that's a behind the scenes thing.
We roll to find out. I say we roll to find out.
Yeah. How likely is it that he killed it?
I think not that likely. Small chance.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
No, he didn't.
No, it wasn't him. But it was convenient.
Okay, so we walk in to Frostbridge.
Do we think it has an actual bridge? Is it like
surrounded by crows still? This is an important question.
Yes, ma'am. We never said they went away.
Yep, there's still crows.
So we descend.
We descend like a plague.
Like a plague.
Who do we think?
Frostbridge.
Let's see.
I imagine it's like on an island or like a rocky outcropping in a river or something. So it's like made of bridges. There's not like one bridge, but like the village itself is a bridge across this place.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
And maybe the water has some kind of like mineral in it that turns it like a frosty white color. It's still water. It's not frozen actually, but it just looks.
It's just pure white water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrifying. It just has milk of magnesia in it.
Yeah.
Everyone here, they never have constipation. That's are
good. Hey,
regular. Okay.
But really, that's the least of their problems.
Because there's no children.
Cool. So let's see. Do we want somebody to greet us?
I think they would. And I don't even think they have a warden.
Yeah. I feel like we make Evka take us to the man, your brother, the woman, whoever's in charge.
Yeah, I feel like they just like don't even acknowledge that there's newcomers. Like they
hide from the flock of crows.
Yeah, they like look at us and then they kind of like they're more distracted by the crows.
Another reason why it's peaceful, because no one dares come outside their house.
Crows, they're like the return version of a stork. So they're coming for your children. They're gonna zoop them away.
Macias is Evka's brother.
Macias.
Alright, yeah, I feel like Haleth like lifts up Evka by like the collar of his shirt and it's just like, we're here. Bring us to that brother of yours and we'll see what's what.
We'll see who's dying.
You're muted.
Evka,
but I was choking you, so it made sense.
Hey, let off. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, okay, he lives right in the middle, but, you remember, you have to protect me or else I can't take you there. I'm just saying, that's what you said earlier, and then that weird magic thing happened and you bled on a pillar, so now we're like friends,
We're equivalent to friends.
Haleth is just like, let's see how this all plays out. Just bring us there. No one will die until we've decided.
Also, you're not really allowed to do violence here. We're very peaceful people, so just don't hurt anybody.
Evka.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Except for my brother.
No, the river doesn't like you hurting people.
Okay.
I just made that up.
Nice.
Caleb is like, yeah, sure, great.
Well, I have bigger issues like this flock of crows than the
But
river.
first, the flock of crows. Okay.
Okay.
Do we think that's compelled? Should I roll compel?
I think he
Or
just takes us
he
to
just
the.
takes
I
us
mean,
there.
Yeah, we're
unless we
helping
think
him.
he would want to stay out of the village.
Okay, I feel like he takes us there and we just like bang on the door.
Yeah.
And we're like, we demand to see Messias.
All the crows everywhere knocking into the.
There must
everything.
be a reckoning between the brothers.
You just hear
We've
from
brought
inside.
an
It's like,
actual murder of crows to a murder.
you bang on the door and someone's inside. It's like, no, they're at the door now.
We should roll traits for Marcian
Oh,
to see
yes.
what he's like.
Whoa.
Whoa, hard-hearted and artistic.
Also, do we think the crows are gone? Nope, they're still around.
All
Hard-hearted and artistic.
I don't know what that means.
Figure it out. Wait, what is Evka? He was.
What? Evka. I just rolled honest if we want honest instead of artistic.
I think that's better.
What were
Hard-hearted
Evka's-
and honest.
Evka's traits were.
I'm trying to find
I don't know if we rolled.
I don't
traits
think we
for him.
I
rolled
don't
for
think we
Evka. I
did.
think
We
you
just went
ad-libbed
with it.
Evka.
Yeah.
He has the brother. Find redemption. That's his goal. Which makes sense. He wants redemption on his village, so they stop stealing the children.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's the reason why the village got accused.
And that's why Evka wanted to kill him, because Evka's a good guy. All
Evka's a
along.
good guy now.
Yes.
Evka's a
He was
shifty
just-
good guy.
Part of raiders for no reason. A group of raiders that wanted to commit blood rituals.
Hey, you're a group and you commit blood rituals, so who's pointing fingers, buddy?
They usually don't involve human sacrifice. Evka.
Magni rolls, like
Magni's
crosses
like-
his fingers.
Yeah, he's like, not usually.
What? Not usually no blood sacrifice.
I haven't done that in years.
Do we
Okay.
think we're gonna end up fighting inside of this house?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna paint a blood root on my weapon before we go in.
What?
But it's fine. Nothing bad happens from this one, I don't think.
Yes, it does if you miss.
But it doesn't even have it on the miss. So you just pay the price
Yeah,
on
pay the
You
ritual.
just pay the price. In which case, there's mystic backlash
Yeah, Mystic
as a
Black.
possibility.
We did agree upon Mystic Backlash.
I thought that was
The-
for weak.
No, it's for misses.
It's for whatever you
for
want.
miss.
For whatever I want. Why can we ever not fight something?
You inadvertently summon a horror. Wow.
The Crowmother.
The crow
falls from the
coagulate.
ceiling.
Oh
She's
my
like,
gosh.
why did
I
you hunt
hate
my
it.
children?
Wow.
The crow yokai.
Why
Or does a
is that an
sodding come out of the
option?
river again?
Oh yeah, the river doesn't like violence.
Mm-hmm.
So I made, yep.
You just
The
make
river
it
doesn't
sodden.
like violence. Why can I not do anything diplomatic?
Wow, this is
Why must
hilarious.
everything be a fight?
I mean, we could roll again. Just
How-
to
I
see.
mean, it doesn't have to be a horror that we address right now. It could just be summoned and we find out about
That's true.
in a few hours, It doesn't have to be an immediate effect.
Maybe the crows, you paint this rune on your thing and it like fades off of your iron and it doesn't work, and then the crows just disappear like off to somewhere and we're like, And then it's just quiet.
That's a bad. Yeah, it's just deathly quiet.
Yeah.
I fixed it.
and we like have gotten used to the background noise of the crows, and it's just our ears are ringing now.
Okay, perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow. Yeah. Cynthia
Problems?
side eyes you real hard. Like, yeah, you fixed it, buddy. You
I
sure
fixed it.
something.
Everything is fine.
I think with the crows gone, Messias. Messias? How are we saying that?
Messias?
I like Messiahs.
Yeah,
Messias. It's like Messiah. Messias finally comes out, opens the door. What do we think he looks like? He's got like a beard, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Scruff.
honest and hard-hearted. I think he's kind of a big, I imagine like a lumberjack.
Get out of my character sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's like a big lumberjack. Okay.
Can we do physical traits
Is that a thing?
for that?
Is this from Messiahs?
Yeah.
Here's
I
my
feel like he
horror.
has some scarring, like claw marks on his face. That's just
Oh, it's a
me.
hybrid. You have to roll twice on primary form.
Oh boy.
Scarred, injured.
Ooh.
Insect. Insect beast mammal.
What the hell does that mean?
I
It
feel
means
like he was injured by
obviously-
the Varu, and he has like.
No, this
claw
is
marks.
this is the horror that was summoned.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I was still on the scene.
But I
Sorry,
also
guys.
like that for Messias too. Maybe he has like a big claw mark
Yeah.
through his face and one
I-
white eye. Maybe he's missing an eye.
And
From a
the white eye
patch.
could match the color of the water.
Yeah, an eye as white as the water.
Whoa.
I think he's a pretty tough guy. He kind of opens the door and is like, "Well, you finally
Brother."
shut up that racket." Looks over at Evka and is like, "Leave now before I make you."
No violence. The river doesn't like it. And then I'll just like let myself into it. Like go and like sit on his couch. Like maybe he has like dinner out and I like pick it up and start eating it. Like, oh yeah, you always were a great cook. It's like, come in. These are my friends. We met along the way. They killed all my other friends. So don't mess with them, Messiahs. They'll rip you in two. Just saying. Feet up on the desk now.
Messias, I think, walks over to Evka and like picks him up by the scruff of his neck and is like looks back at the group and is like, "Please leave and take the trash with you," and just kind of like throws him back out of the door.
Solana like catches him in the door and pushes him back in. And then walks in herself. She's like,
Whoa.
"No, we've come to talk. We'll be here for a little bit. And then hopefully we will figure everything out and can go on our merry way. But we would appreciate cooperation."
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, what am I cooperating with?
Our
Well, they
fists.
need to go to the. They need to find the Vata.
I think Messias like sneers a little bit. The Bata and spits.
They want to tell me why, so take that with a grain of salt. But they got rid of the crows.
They brought the crows, brother.
The crows brought them.
Messias is like, "So you want to find the Vata and you thought my brother would help you? You'll find no help here. This is a dying village. Just leave."
You're so not helpful.
He's hard-hearted
I know.
and honest, he's telling you.
He's honest.
It's just
We
the
have a
facts.
deal with the Vata and we'll see it through.
Do you not?
I'll be of
I
no
think
help.
Haleth is like, look, we don't want to know about your problems, really.
Yeah, but she's got a lot of siblings problems all on her own. Don't get her started, okay?
Then why'd you come?
I don't want to know about your problems. We got problems of our own. We're just, you don't have to. We don't want to stay here any longer than you do. You want us to stay here. We want to cross into Vata territory and, do reconnaissance of our own for our own mission. So really, we're not trying to linger. We just need key bits of information about the Varu and especially the Vata's expansion into human territory. And I feel like that's Haleth's attempt at nicely gathering information.
Is that a gather information or a compel?
With Haleth, it can be either.
You get to decide.
I feel like that's a gather information. I feel like she's not threatened anyone at Glaive Point just yet. That option always remains. So, gather information. Wits. Yay, her best move.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it! Go us. A milk. Kel surprise.
All right.
But this can unearth a dire threat or reveals a welcome truth that undermines your.
Let's
Pay
see.
the price. So, like, this is maybe where they find out about the whole saga.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think Messias is like, well, if you want to scout out the Vata territory, feel free to go north. I'm not going to stop them from killing you, but if you want to die, be my guest. The Varu are vicious, and the Vata used to be able to be reasoned with, but have not been able to ever since the accident. But, you lose a child, you do whatever you can to get retribution, and here we are. No one under the age of 20 in this village anymore, thanks to the Vata deciding that Frostbridge was the cause of one of their children's death.
We not here for you problem.
I'm not here to help you, so... But if you want my help, you could solve my problem. I used to be able to talk to the Vata. Something's changed.
What if we make a problem and then solve it for you?
No.
Because I think we're on a tight deadline till a horror just pops up, so let's keep it going.
What if we suddenly become the saviors of your village from a thing that we brought here? No.
I think Solana is confused, so she's gonna grab Evka and just be like, okay, I'll be right back, and take him outside. Be like, okay.
So what do you think? I'll hold him down, you slit his throat, we go?
I'm confused here. Do you just want us to straight up kill him?
Well, I mean, you heard him in there. He sells all of the children to the Vata. If I were in charge, I'd stand up to those Vata and be like, no, these are our kids. We made them, we keep them. Get your own.
Would that be easy? Did you try that?
No. I'd be a much better leader. Just, you've traveled with me. We got along. I have some resoluteness about me. I can really stand my own ground, you know?
Okay, so then why do you want him dead? Can we just banish him?
Well, I mean, I banished and I came back.
That's true. You make a good point.
Thanks.
Okay, great. I'll go back in.
Ebka comes in with like a eager look in his eye.
Messias is like, my worm of a brother was forced to leave for a reason.
What reason would that be? Are you racist?
Am I right?
He is half racist.
The town didn't want anyone with Varu blood in this vicinity after everything went down. I did what I had to do to save the most people. No, we're half brothers.
I'm actually adopted.
I saved his life.
So
The villagers would have stoned him and the Varu would have killed him. He couldn't stay here, and I couldn't protect him. I can't protect the village from the Varu because they're too strong. Have you seen any humans living this close to their territory before? No. So I did what I had.
Yes, you see, but maybe I could negotiate with the Vata because I'm just a little more like them, you know?
I used to be able to get an audience with the Vata and their leaders, but something's changed. I'm not sure if a new Alpha is in control or if something else is wrong, but they've refused any sort of parlay.
Where did you used to meet them?
In a special grove, a sacred grove of theirs. It's one of the few places where they refuse to fight.
And they don't show up anymore? No.
No, we would set up a meeting. I would send a message. But normally they would respond saying that they were willing to meet.
Mm-hmm.
How do you transfer children to them?
Well, no one has any children anymore because we know it's pointless. It was like a one-time
I don't think you just
transaction.
choose to not have children.
Lamb intestine can be used.
Oh, okay.
We all abstain.
Mhm.
It's a celibate.
That's why you're so
village now.
sad.
Milk of magnesia in large amounts is just a super good contraceptive.
Scientific.
You're pooping all the time.
You're pooping all the time. It's so
Quality
regular. Sometimes a
content.
baby comes out, sometimes it's poop, you never know. But enough with our problems.
Terrible.
I feel like at this moment, a terrible sound emanates from the outside. And it should be our horror. Our horror should be like making an entrance. But that's just
Okay.
I like the idea of just like a crow horror. Like a sentient, chimeric Crowmother who's the size of a hound.
Who's
And
the
it's a-
size of a hound? That's not very big.
She is a bird that size, so she can just peck your head off. And she speaks.
She can speak too. Wow.
She has a tail. Crows have tails. A beak? That's a word for beak if I've ever seen one.
And wings.
It's perfect!
Oh man.
Oh,
Mimicry.
that makes
Wow.
sense.
Burrower does not. All right.
We're pretty on point for a crow horror, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so a giant ear-splitting caw breaks
Yeah.
through.
I'm gonna go over.
Good. Yeah, good.
Okay, I see Sarah has taken this NPC.
And Sarah will be role-playing as crow horror today.
Solana's gonna go grab. What is his name? Macias? Messias? She's gonna be like, oh, it sounds like there's something you should check out as the leader of this city. Let's go, and just push him out the door.
When did we become the bad guys?
We've always been the bad
Exactly.
guys.
I think Messias heard that and was already like getting ready to go. He has
Oh, you're
weapons.
going?
He has like an axe. Yeah.
Wow.
He's a big guy.
Kudos.
He's gonna head out. And I mean I don't think they have a warden.
No.
No.
Probably not.
No, I think
yeah, so I think he's the
Macias is
closest
probably
thing.
the closest thing to a warden.
Yeah. So he goes out. Asa is very scared, and Sindir also goes out. Are we gonna? How difficult do we want this monstrosity to be? Are we gonna fight it, or are we gonna get rid of it somehow else?
Probably fight it. Or at least we should start with a fight, and then we can see what happens. We can roll for difficulty.
Oh.
Well, if it's an actual chimera, it's extreme.
Let's do that. It's fine. We'll be fine.
All right.
Go extreme, go.
We walk out and see a horrific crow abomination, as if all the crows of our flock had been melded in a strange amalgamation of flesh and feather and bone, patches, multiple wings,
What do we
beaks,
think?
1,000 beaks and 1,000 eyes.
What do we think her combat method is? Drop.
Oh no! Oh
Drop
no!
us from the sky.
I think let's loose that terrible caw, and then yeah, it's flying in the sky.
Like dive bombs.
Yeah, maybe I want it to like land on a building and then like speak in some sort of like garbled human,
Thanks, Sean.
like from the mimicry.
I feel like it opens its mouth and then it's just like an infinite little
So
beaks
many
open up,
bees.
Yeah,
and then just like
little tongues.
and then like they all speak at once, and it's just a gargled mess.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
But it's definitely like mimicking. Each one is mimicking
Mhm.
human voices.
A different human voice. Of
Yeah,
people,
a different
it's
human.
of people. It's dropped from the sky.
It's
Yeah.
a horrific chorus of human voices.
Horror with a capital H.
Horror. Yeah, good.
Horror.
Oh jeez.
I feel like we have a good sense of what that noise would be.
Yeah, I think.
Without me
No,
doing
this
it.
is your NPC.
Messias like gets outside, sees it, and like drops his axe in shock.
No, pick that back up. We're fighting.
When he opens his mouth, and it's just like
I think we
what?
all got outside, and Evka closed the door inside.
Go lock the door behind him.
And
He's
he
like-
locks it.
What do we even do?
Don't you have
Cindy's
to Don't you have to resist being around a horror?
No.
That's a ghost from Blades. in the
No,
Dark.
that's
Yes.
Ghost Blades in the Dark. Crossovers.
Crossovers. No, but I do feel like since this is my NPC, she sees Magni, and because Magni did the rune that messed everything up. and
That
then
both
summoned
summoned
crows in the
them.
first-
No,
Yeah.
she really likes my dancing.
She's like Magni.
Yes, very good. Called
Oh,
her name.
Okay, I yell at
Cindy's
her.
like, okay, Magni, come on, go first.
Well,
It's your turn.
I do what I do best, and I just open my mouth and yell back.
And then I'm sure the bird unleashes a unholy shriek.
Unholy shrieks upon unholy shriek. And yeah, I feel like she would just goes for Magni's blood.
Yeah, so I
Starts-
think I'm involuntarily entering the fray then.
Yeah.
And let's see. I'm being ambushed. So I think I roll hearts or wits
Wits.
or shadow. I think I'd roll shadow to try and like get away from her.
Isn't it shadow when you're using it?
Well,
When
yeah.
you're ambushing.
Yeah, I'm just using it in like the reverse sense of like what would I do if I was dragged into combat against an ambush or like a.
I think it's wits for quick thinking.
Okay, I mean my wits is the best of the three, so I'm not gonna weak hit.
You can choose +2 momentum or take initiative.
I'll take momentum.
Okay.
I'm just gonna intermittent crow sounds.
So I guess if she like dives at me, then I just have to like clash.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess so like she doesn't really make moves. We make moves and
Yeah,
stuff
but
on
clash
the
is in
hits.
reaction to them attacking. So
Yes,
she dives at you, and then you have to clash with her.
and then I clash with her. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Whew. And I did succeed on my thing, and it summoned the crow, so I do have a +1 from that. Strong hit.
No, you failed.
No, I failed the endure stress. I got a weak hit, which made
No,
me
that
endure
was on your
stress.
first one. This last one was a miss.
Yeah. This is the first ritual. The other one was leech that I failed.
Okay.
So on a strong hit, I inflict harm and choose one. How much harm how much damage do we have to do? A lot, right?
20, I
20
thought it
harm.
was a 20.
Okay, I'll inflict another harm.
Okay, 2 harm. Each one is 2 ticks.
You do 2, 3, and then you've got boar.
I do have boar.
Though, do we think boar's not effective? Because it's a flying foe.
I mean, it's just when I strike a clash alongside him. So he is
Okay.
alongside me.
Yeah.
How do you... Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's like, if she tries to, like, pick me up or something, he'll, like, bite her foot. Like, sort of protecting me while I clash.
Defensive.
Mhm.
Yeah, defensively. So that's a 4 harm total.
Okay. 2 progress.
Now, someone please save me.
Okay. Yeah, Sindier's gonna enter the fray to try and... He's not... Do we think I can use shadow? Like, what if I try and, like, sneak... It seems to be focused on Magni, so,
Mhm.
like, Sindir kind of strings his bow and kind of tries to get behind or away from Magni so that it's focused. Try to get a back shot or something.
How likely is it that it can just see everything around it?
Ooh.
Let's see.
50-50.
Like I imagine. Yeah, I like it. Can it see everything around it?
Potentially, it has a lot of
No.
eyes.
But they're all forward facing.
They're all focused on you at the moment.
And she's
Mhm.
she's pretty fixated. She's like,
She
"Yeah."
has
I'm gonna
infinite
say
heads this way, not this way.
Striking without warning. Yeah. They're in the beak.
Yeah.
All right. I just don't want to have to face with heart. So anything to avoid that. All right. Shadow and bonuses. Strong hits. Nice. Okay. Take +2 momentum, and I have initiative. I will also strike then. Or yeah.
Yeah, you strike from
Strike.
afar.
But with edge.
Yeah.
For some reason, I read that strike was necessarily iron, and I was like, no, don't do this to me. Weak hit. Okay, not bad. I inflict harm and lose initiative. Bum, bum, bum. So I do 2. 2 harm. I get it in its tail feathers.
Some feathers fall down and like poof into smoke as they fall.
Oh yeah, they just like disintegrate into smoke.
I like the idea of like when the creature moves, it's like drags out, like it's blurred out behind it. Like I don't know. It's just horrifying to even look at. So like the feather falls and it's like infinite little feathers falling in unison and then just...
It's like tearing the fabric of reality around it.
It's horrifying.
She is not a nice crow.
Nice crow.
Not
She
a
is
nice
not
crow.
a murderer of crows. She is a crow of
She
murder.
needs a name.
Crows
Want
of
a
murder.
name for Mother Crow.
Mother crow. Mab.
Mab.
Maeve. I'm trying to
Okay, what are Solana
Okay.
and Haleth doing?
Haleth. So Haleth has the ability. This is the thing that we talked about where I was a little confused. Where it's with a spear, if you face danger by holding a foe at bay using your spear's reach, roll plus iron or edge. If you score a hit, you may strike or clash. Do I have to enter the fray to do that? That was the thing that.
Yes, because you have to know if you have initiative or not for the striker clash.
Okay.
That does make sense.
Okay, so then I
Yeah, so
enter
it's
the
kind of a
fray,
3-part.
then I face danger, then I strike or clash.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that. That seems like a lot of moves. I have to
I
enter the
feel
fray
They
like-
don't have to
anyway.
all be taken at once.
I feel like the face danger, like in the fiction, is like you are using your spear to keep it from grabbing me and flying away.
Yeah, I feel like Haleth has gone in front of you and is like using the glaive's length to keep her talons from actually like getting close to your body.
Yeah, so you're like
and,
facing
like-
a danger for me, almost.
Yeah. Okay.
So the consequence naturally is I will be scooped.
So you'll be scooped.
Or she'll be scooped.
Don't get scooped.
Don't get scooped. Enter the fray with the heart. And go. Miss. Lovely.
You must.
I'm at a disadvantage. I must pay the price. Your foe has the initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
I
That's
think
what I get from
getting
fighting
scooped.
myself.
I think I feel like it's likely that I am scooped versus Sarah.
Okay.
Because she wants me.
She
Real
does
bad.
want you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, she
Magni gets
does.
scooped.
Just talons. Giant talons. You're trying to hack away with your axes.
Yep. Now the question is, what's she gonna do with me? Sweep with me. She just wants some cobwebs. Brush it away.
She like drags you, like starts flying, and literally just plows you through the ground.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
like
like
I'm
the
flying
weight.
him.
She's still accounting for the weight of your body because she is kind of non-corporal, and yeah, she just like plows you through the ground and then like tries to get some airtime.
Or she like just sweeps me away. Like she just grabs me and she doesn't fly
Oh.
up, but we fly like along the surface of the water, just like out away.
She sweeps
Away
away
from us.
So Lana's gonna try to grab onto Mother Crow as she leaves and like hold on.
This Baba Yaga over here.
Yeah, so
That's a face danger if I've ever
oh
heard
yeah.
one.
With iron. Let's go. Yes.
Strong hit. Nice.
Okay, so I'm
Strong
holding
hit.
on to Mother Crow. She's flying over this white water, and I'm taking +1 momentum. And I guess I'll enter the fray too while I'm here. Okay. I'll take initiative.
Okay. Can we like run? Is she running Is she like flying parallel to the bridge, or is she like out over the like she's gone?
I think she's out over the water.
Mm.
I
Haley would,
imagine this
like-
part of the river's not very deep though, which is why like there's land for them to build on.
Yeah.
So like it's probably like a foot,
You
2
could
feet
wade.
deep. Yeah, but it's like ice cold.
I face danger to get to him.
Mm.
Do we still think she's in arrow range?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not like super fast. I hope.
I'm gonna secure an advantage to give Magni aid, and so I'm gonna line up my shot and try and aim for the talons, like the tendons that are holding Magni, and it's gonna be a hard shot, but we're gonna go for it. Get a +1 with edge.
Oh.
No. It's an
No.
odd complication. Oh my gosh. Okay. You fail or your assumptions betray you. Pay the price. Should we roll? Or just what's the most obvious negative outcome? Besides I shoot Magni. You're
That's
muted.
That's too straightforward.
Maybe you're like going for a weak spot and it really doesn't actually matter. Like you're going for an eye and it just like grows another eye and it's like,
Yeah.
ooh. Like the arrow just like absorbs.
What if we learn that, yeah, it can like heal? Like it can reduce ticks.
That would suck.
that would suck.
Like
yeah.
it could take away a tick or something. That would suck.
Well, here, let's see what we discover. Oh, we already knew that.
Horde Let me see. Let me roll this.
What
and
if
see
for
it'll
every
help at all.
miss we make, it heals?
You are separated from something.
We already knew
someone.
that.
Or you are out of range and you didn't realize it.
Yeah, maybe I am. Yeah.
You were like, I can make this shot, and then it's like,
What?
what?
What if Asa flies over to Mother Crow?
Oh
No!
You didn't let your companion be messed
Yeah,
with.
exactly.
You in the first session, you guys put Boar out on the
Okay.
line.
We'll say Asa started to act strangely and is like starts flying over towards Mother Crow for some reason.
Yeah, we don't know why.
And I go absolutely feral. Asa!
I think I'm gonna. If I'm trying to get her to let go, it'd probably be a face danger. Using.
Do you have
probably
initiative?
I do.
Okay.
Do I? I don't keep track of this.
Does it
stuff.
matter if you have initiative?
No, I was just
Not-
wondering. You could turn the tide.
Oh, I had a strong hit on Clash, so yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
okay.
What is Turn the Tide?
If you don't, yeah.
Okay.
It's good.
But if you don't, it's better if you don't have initiative.
Yes, correct. So I'll just face. You know, actually, I'm just gonna strike. I don't really
Yeah,
want her
go
to
for it.
drop me in the
Hack at its
water.
Get her wings.
Throw one of your axes.
Nice.
Okay. So
Boar can't help you in this case.
no, he
No.
can't. So that is 3 damage, and I retain initiative.
Yep. Cool.
Whew,
I think-
Mother Crow has a lot of help.
So, Lana, I am going to try and grab her wings and like steer her back towards Aelith and Cinder.
Like a rudder.
Yeah.
Grab the tail feathers and stuff.
Yeah.
She has a rudder.
So I'll face danger again with iron again. Weak hit. So I do succeed, but face a troublesome cost. Choose one.
Tired or hurt, maybe?
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Tired, I mean, definitely. I think fighting a monstrosity to try and get it to go where
It's
you
pretty
want.
exhausting.
Yeah.
It's pretty exhausting. Pulling against.
So you take 1 harm plus have to endure harm.
Yeah. I wish it would just know if my health or iron was
I know.
higher.
Okay.
Okay,
And you're a little far from her.
Yeah.
but she's coming back at you.
She's coming
She's
back.
swinging back around. I feel like I
coming back
see her
in range.
swinging back around, and I'm gonna call on the people I've slain, and I'm gonna whip out my ritual keen, and I'm gonna start chanting the chant and like swinging the glaive so that it makes the resonant sound as she like flies back in my direction.
As you're wading through the water.
Yeah, I'm just like coming. And so I haven't used that asset yet, but it is roll plus heart. And if I get a strong hit, I inflict plus 1 harm to a striker class. And then on a weak hit, I endure stress. So let's
Roll hard.
do this.
Sing the
The
song
heart
of the dead.
of a ferocious warrior.
Nice.
Strong hit. Yes, ma'am. So I am amped up.
Okay. What does she do? Persevere. She perseveres, Sean.
Who persevered?
I don't know. I just every time there's like a lull, I do a method to see what she does next.
I like it. I like it. So
I guess
just,
she's
she's
keeping
trying
hold of you and
persevering on Magni. She's like, you're my
Or like
I like it.
against you
Abby.
redirecting her, yeah. Or maybe she just heals a little. I don't know. Or she'll try and heal. What if she absorbs Asa for health?
No. You're not allowed to absorb
That's
my
too
companion.
cruel.
You can get her back after we slay this creature. She'll come back as a little egg, and then you hatch her.
Oh god.
Well, I feel like it doesn't matter either way. If she is fighting Abby or you, she's really not. She's either coming towards me or she's like too busy struggling that like Haleth is slowly progressing
Yeah.
through the water to her.
Yeah.
I guess I have initiative, so I can attack her and see how that goes. So I'll just continue holding onto her wings and just like pull out a dagger and start stabbing. So horrible.
Whoa, we've been doing good.
Yeah, I know.
We've rolled we look at the past rolls for the second
I mean,
challenge
thank
guide.
goodness, because she does 4 damage, so.
Yeah,
Ooh.
taking damage from her is real bad.
So we can't really afford to miss. Okay, I do 3 damage. And retain initiative. So we're at 6 progress.
Do you feel like she's flying a little lower? Has she?
Probably.
I think she's like, she couldn't really carry me, so she was just like
and now she has
dragging
2
me
people
along.
on. Yeah.
So I think she's at ground level for the moment.
Okay. How much health does she have left? 4?
4. But we have to do 8 harm to get there.
Okay. I feel like Haleth is going to technically, I entered the fray at a disadvantage. So I guess we can say that like her being in the water is still a disadvantage. And Haleth will just roll clash.
Okay.
And just be like going for the head.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you guys aren't near the head. That's where we're going.
You could always turn the tide.
I could always turn the tide. That's true. You said turn the tide is better when you don't have momentum.
When you don't have
You
initiative.
don't have initiative.
And when you don't have initiative.
But it's
But you have to
V
risk it
dangerous.
all, and if you fail, you must suffer a dire outcome.
Thanks.
I'm just reading.
I know. No, I know.
I don't know anything that could go wrong with you being in the river.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The river is the best place to be.
The river loves when people do violence in the town, and you're inside of it doing violence. I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
We're
Against
protecting the river from a horror.
We summoned the horror to the river.
You summoned the horror.
It was you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think narratively we could say this is turning the tide.
She is pretty weakened.
She's pretty weakened. She's weighed down. Haleth is.
So I'm
Just,
like steering her, and I see you coming, so I like steer her.
This is a Hail
exactly
Mary
towards
pass.
you, yeah.
And like Haleth is gonna put like 110% of like her power behind this clash.
And you can strike because you steal initiative.
And I steal. Okay, so I can steal initiative, and I have the second asset of skirmisher is if you strike or clash in close combat, you can drive your spear home and inflict +2 harm.
Oh.
Plus my keen, which would be +3 harm.
Yeah.
But
You
I
just have to
face danger
succeed on this
retreat it.
move.
So
Yeah, and then you lose. Yeah, the glaive. You have to.
and then I have to. So like it's a finishing blow if it works.
Well, probably not, but maybe.
We hope. Okay. Let's
Close to finish.
do it.
So you get a +1 on your strike. Don't forget to add that.
Okay. So I just don't even have to roll for turn the tide. I just
No.
say it narratively.
Yep.
Okay. Iron. So I have keen, I have turn the tide, and I have this close combat. So 2.
It's
Those
dire
are to
outcome.
damage, correct?
Huh?
Those are to damage, right? Not to
you're
the
right.
roll.
Turn the
But-
tide adds 1
but-
to your roll.
But
Just
turn the
turn.
tide
You
adds
just
one.
get the +1
Eh,
from turn the tide to the roll.
Thank you. Okay.
The rest is to the harm.
All right, guys. Haleth just like goes in to like harpoon this horror and
It's a strong hit. Nice.
hit.
Good job.
That's awesome. So you take +1 momentum because of turn the tide. And
Okay,
you
I
do
now-
+1 harm in addition to everything else because of the strong hit on strike.
Yes, so that would be +2 harm from the skirmisher, +1 harm from keen,
Mm-hmm.
and then
+1 from
Plus-
the strong hit.
yeah.
So 6 total.
6 harm. Nice. That's 3 progress.
Yeah.
You could finish the
You
fight.
could finish the fight. That might be strongly recommended.
Or do you
On
want
a
to
9
finish
out
the
of-
fight with Asa?
Do I
Also attacks.
Asa goes in and pecks the main eye out, and everything falls apart.
Mother Crow can't comprehend one of her children betraying her.
Exactly.
Technically,
exactly.
Asa's a raven, not a crow.
Technically, Asa
Ah.
is a raven.
Oh.
Mm.
Ornithology for the win.
She still
okay.
feels the call, though, which is very troubling.
Yeah, that is.
But she's bigger than your average crow.
Mother Crow transcends species boundaries.
Corvid.
All corvids are welcome in her realm.
Okay, so yeah, let's try for ending the fight. Haleth is going to like just put all her muscle in, and
I imagine you just hold your spear out and I just direct her straight onto it. Like that's
yeah,
the
I'm
goal.
just like, here it is, and you steer her on like a just like onto my glaive, and then maybe the ending is digging it in.
Yeah.
So end that fight. Field progress is how much?
9.
9.
Nice!
Strong hits.
And she pulls her glaive out, and feathers poof and crumble and disappear, and you guys fall into the water.
Yeah, like
Disintegrate.
there's no real body. It's just like a scream of infinite crows, and then she's
Yeah.
a puff of feathers and gone.
Yeah.
And we're floating down the river.
Y'all are just laying on your back on the river like never
Man,
again.
I mean, I didn't
please.
take any harm. That was pretty relaxing.
I don't think I took any harm either.
No,
we
'cause
did
we
really
rolled-
good.
None of us
rolled and
missed.
won. Every challenge die had at least one that
Yeah, that's
entire
kind of
fight.
ridiculous.
Very lucky.
There were only 2 misses, which were enter the fray and my secure an advantage, which
Yeah.
aren't bad ones to miss on.
Yeah.
Whew. All right.
One
Mark
horde.
would beat the
Halef's
sweat off of
Halef's
Mark.
like slog back over to Messias.
I think Messias is just like, I don't even understand what happened. Where did that come from? How did y'all kill that?
And Haleth is like, now do you understand why some Varu are not a problem for us?
Now you understand why you not problem for us either.
Yeah.
Messias is kind of like, I guess if you can handle an abomination like that, a tribe of Varu isn't much in comparison, but I would still warn you to be careful. I can tell you where the glade is, but I don't know if that'll do you any good. It's not like they live there. Do you want me to try? I can try and set up a meeting, but they haven't been listening to me.
I mean,
Why
just.
you not tell them child born? They come get child.
Yep.
Sure. I can.
Magni big brain Chandon.
Magni is a child on the inside, so we can always give him up.
Oh.
We'll dress Magni up as a child. Put him in diaper and make him cry.
It's a brilliant plan. The Trojan horse.
A true Trojan horse. He shakes his head a little bit and says, I'll see what I can do. And I think we can cut it there for today.
Before I forget, I would really like to forge a bond with Messias. Can I do that?
You want to forge a bond with Messias?
Yeah.
You were
Have you
just
been
talking to his brother
threatening
about
him?
killing him.
Yes. I want to test my bond with him later.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't think you can.
I mean, we made Can I forge a bond with the community?
You kind of stood together to face hardships.
That was a hardship.
Can we as a group forge a bond with the community?
I would say yes, just because they don't have a warden and we could be their wardens in theory.
Yeah.
But I also just want you to be able to test your bond later.
I love how Sean's the arbiter in this case.
I know. No, he has all the
I
power
don't-
and blades. You're outvoted, buddy. Forge that bond, Abby.
I'm just trying to stick close to the fiction. You know, does it make sense? Do you really have a bond with him?
Is he grateful?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, he's grateful. But I don't know if he feels a kinship or an attachment to you.
I would say you could forge a bond with Eska.
Okay, that's even better.
Because now he thinks you're in on this little plan with him.
Okay, sure. I'll forge a bond. I just want a bond because we need to not forget about that mechanic.
I have no idea how bonds work.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah, but
only
we have plenty
bonded
of
to
time
trolls.
bond.
I feel like I'm waiting for the Varu, and I want to have some cool Varu bomb.
That would be cool.
It's fine. I won't forge any bonds. I'll read about it for next time, just in case.
Okay. Good to
All
know.
right.
So I just
Cool.
imagine we're all like invading Matthias's house for the night and eating his food.
Yeah.
Do we want to end on a sojourn? Or do we want to start with the sojourn?
We
Cabbage
should start
will
with
don't
the
start
need a
with the
sojourn.
sojourn,
sojourn.
personally.
We probably don't need one, actually. Yeah, you're right. I need some health, but that's it.
Full up except supply.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Did we want to mark that
XP?
as something for reaching
Yeah.
the Vata?
Progress.
There we go.
I feel like that was a formidable. Oh my gosh, look at that. Big boar.
He's a Varu. Look at that face.
Look at that Maru face. That's what the Maru are actually gonna be like. We're gonna get there, and all the little
They're all
kids are
gonna
gonna be
Saint
riding.
Bernards.
They're just all
Puppies.
big Saint Bernards.
Yeah.
They
they're all
saved the children from avalanches by giving them brandy.
Mm,
Exactly.
of course.
the first at Maru.
They were good all along. We don't get any XP because we didn't complete any Iron Vows.
No,
I'm there.
Unfortunately,
it's okay.
but hopefully we'll complete one next time.
We should.
We tried to make an iron vow, but were rejected.
Yeah.
Bye, Sean.
I'm trying to keep us honest. So we
Who
don't
are
just,
you?
Manipulate.
Melodius, or whatever his name is?
So we don't just
Messiahs?
Messiahs?
manipulate the rules to
I do
our benefit
appreciate
all
that.
the time.
Well,
that is
if
probably for the
if
best.
you all want to join us next week, you can watch us suffer under Sean's reign again in Blades in the Dark. Woo!
I've gone mad with power. I'm very
Angel,
excited.
uncover.
I'm sure it will not be anything like I expect, because it never is.
And we'll get to figure out what Duchess's trauma is.
Oh, true.
Ooh.
Duchess has a trauma for next week.
Fun.
Very
And I won't
exciting.
use trans powder.
And potentially, Sylph will be back
Yes. My girl Sylph.
instead of Poppy.
Yeah. We'll see.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.
And thank you to Aeiolos and the True Dalek for the follows. I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
keep
Yay.
doing shout outs and stay on top of it. We
Thank you.
appreciate you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.